The live right now. Oh yes, okay, it works now. I can see the live chat. Bro, the thumbnail for the live stream is so fucking good, dude. It's so good. Wait. Oh, it's so radical. Hold on, I need to go to fucking YouTube Studio real quick. Fuck, you guys can't see that shit. God damn it. That's radical, you know. You're gonna view your channel, live stream. I guess it's not live yet. I don't think it's live yet. It should be live. Bro, your numbers are going down. You have no fan base. Is that so? Is that so, sir? Is that so? That's why I've got like 1,000 new followers on TikTok. And last week. Numbers are going down. That's not what the fucking TikTok Studio says, liberal. That is not what TikTok Studio says. Just saying. Just saying. You know, it's doesn't say the whole story, you know. And that's where a lot of people go wrong, you know. They think that it says the whole story, and it's not the whole story. Bro, the thumbnail is so good on YouTube. It's so fucking good. Republicans don't do math good. They don't do anything good, if I'm being quite honest with you. They do a lot of shit bad, liberal. We're going to try and get some debates going. I'll give it like an hour. We could maybe restart stream on TikTok. Because the guest box isn't working for some people. Let me know if you can see the guest request. And after that, we're going to shoot a YouTube video live. Believe it or not. We're going to be reacting to Donald Trump's Fox News interview. So, not going to lie, Republicans are... Okay, that's interesting. Not really, but... King. Okay. The Dexter Morgan just followed me. Wait, are you the guy from the one YouTube video on YouTube? Yes, that's true. That is the truth. I am the guy from that one YouTube video on YouTube, yes. I'm so happy you found me. I'm so happy you found me. You know. Your guest request isn't there? I think I'm going to restart the stream. I think I'll just do that. Yeah, no one can get it. So I'm going to restart the stream really fast. If any of you are new here, and you're like, damn, this guy was really fucking sick for the 5 minutes that he was on, and you want to continue seeing him on your For You page, drop a follow. It's Isaiah's. Loki, the quality is more goated on here. Bro, it does look good, doesn't it? It looks really fucking good. Way better than it is on TikTok. I fucking like YouTube. We're streaming on here every single day from now on, so. And I should be on consistently for the next couple weeks until the 22nd. So... Not the next couple of weeks, for like one more week. I have to go to Berkeley, so that's so bad, you know. It's so bad, you know. Literally 1 week from now, exactly, and then I have to fucking stop streaming again. Maybe I could stream over there for a couple hours, maybe. I'm gonna try and post. How's it going, Shelby? I'm gonna restart the stream, everybody. Give me 1 second. Is YouTube the same user? You could just go on the link tree and you'll find it there. I'm gonna restart the stream on here, and then you guys let me know if it's fixed. Give me 1 second, guys. Something about a woman. Something about a woman. That song's stuck in my head. I heard it at a restaurant. It's been stuck in my... This is fancy. Hey, this is a way better... This looks good, doesn't it? For some reason, my hair looks like a fucking mountain right now. Ignore that. Ignore that. Oh, it looks so bad. Hold on, America. We're fixing this issue. It's a bad issue. It's this piece of hair right there. Hold on. Whatever. I don't give a fuck, dude. This is such a radical stream. This is way better, right? This is way better. We're not going to say anything right now. All the fucking losers on TikTok. Fucking pussies. We can say so much more shit on YouTube. Oh my God. This is amazing. 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 Okay, we're gonna go live. Let me see. Let me know if it works. Why does it do that? It looks like shit. There you go. That looks better. More normaler. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I don't give a fuck. To those of you joining on TikTok, let me know if it's working right now. Right freaking now, dude. I need to make this taller. How can I make this taller? Motherfucker, bro. I guess I have to, hold on. I can move myself a bit more to the left. I'm going to move myself here. There. Boom. Hold on. God, I'm so freaking high IQ. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. America. That was so good, wasn't it, America? That was so good, you know. Hold on. He's back. I am back. I am back, liberal. There you go. We have returned. We're on TikTok. Can you guys see the guest box on TikTok? Does sharing help here? Maybe. I don't know how the algorithm works on here, if I'm being honest with you. Kaya, stop doing that, please. It's back? Okay, good to know. Kaya! Jeez, Kaya, I'm going to have to press the big red button. My bad, my bad. Sorry. I'm sorry. I have to make a caption. They act as if they care about definitions. Sorry, about the rule of law. But bend it. Hold on. Bend it at their will. Yeah. Okay, that's a good caption. That's a good caption. Remember, if you're on TikTok, make sure to like and share the stream. Welcome to YouTube Liberal. Yeah, we're on YouTube now, you know. We're on YouTube, you know. That's what we're doing now on YouTube, right? If only I could find a way to fill in the fucking void here, because it looks like shit. The black space. We could just have the black space. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know, America. I don't even know if it's noticeable. What does it look like? Hassan Piker? Oh my God. What is the White House doing right now? What are they streaming? What is the White House YouTube streaming right now? What the fuck? Watch this. What are they doing? What is this shit? What the fuck? What is happening on White House YouTube? What the hell? Maga for life? Okay, King. Let me know if there's any audio issues. We're about to test them now. Guys, if you're regulars, make sure you have both TikTok and YouTube open right now, okay, Queen? Let me know if there's echo or anything. How's it going? Hold on, he's loading. Hello, are you Maga? Are you a Maga guy?
Bro, you're looking pale today, bro. You need to get some sun.
Okay. I'll be sure to take your advice. Thank you very
We gotta
much.
get you. We gotta get you outside, bro.
That's so kind of
Gotta
you
get
to be
outside more.
looking out for my health and well-being. Okay. Do you support the President of the United States of America, sir?
What's going on with that Jerry curl, though?
Fucking hell.
You on that Jerry curl?
You on that Jerry curl? What does it even mean? Bro, white people's conception of curly hair is like actually so odd.
I think the blacks should be mad with that hair, dude. That's what do you call that? It's you're stealing their heritage or something. Man, that's some Gracie stuff, bro.
What the
Some
fuck are
serious
you on
curl, though,
about?
bro.
Okay, do you support the president?
I mean, am I? Of course,
Okay, why is that?
we've debated before.
Okay, good to know.
I destroyed you each time. I think this is the fourth debate. You
Okay.
usually uh, kick me off.
Yep.
Yeah, we go through a few things. I trap you, and then you kick me off.
Okay, can we
You
have
ready?
can we
Round
like,
four.
yeah, yes, I'm like waiting on you. You're kind of delaying. I don't know if it's intentional, but yeah, it's getting a little
You're a
boring.
shill for Iran. I told you. That's the last thing I told you. You're a shill for Iran. You're on the side of Iran. You have no. All right, let's. You know what? Let's talk about current topics. Swallows
Okay.
well. Okay.
Swallows
Now let's
well?
just talk about swallow. Yeah. Now
Okay.
look, Swallows well. I hate the guy. Obviously, I can't stand him. However,
Uh-huh.
I think she's lying. I think these are false allegations. Okay. I saw her when she got up there. Now, keep this in mind. Trump never had a voice or a face that was willing to go up and say these horrible things, right? Let's not
What do
beat
you mean
around the
these?
bush. I
No,
know
I
that's
think
a
he's been
hurtful.
accused
I
by
know
what,
this
like
is gonna hurt you
27
right now.
women?
Okay, I know you have to fucking add your ad lib
Dude,
in,
why
but
are
there's
you
never, you
tweaking
cannot.
already?
Hold on,
Can you relax?
because this is what you do, bro. I'm laying out a fact. There has never
Okay.
been. Don't try to sugarcoat it. There has never
Okay.
been a woman willing to go up and say, "This is what Donald Trump did to me." There's no, there. It doesn't exist. Now we have one for Swallowswell. Number one, I want to say, even as a hater of Swallowswell, I don't believe her because I believe in justice. So for you guys, and it's interesting because you guys have buried him already, just based on allegations. Yeah,
Who's E. Jean Carroll, sir?
well, that's the same. That's the, you know, that's a great example. So that the exact same pieces of evidence, the same type of evidence where there's no grape kit, there's no evidence, no real evidence. The only evidence, just like in the E.G. Carroll case, was her telling her friends privately. And not to mention, let's look at this woman. Have you seen the interview with her? She looks like she's done this about 500 nights. Okay, being having one glass of wine and she got taken advantage of. She's full of shit. And you don't defend, you don't say, hey, hold on, before we convict this guy, let's, you know, let's not bury him yet. But you guys all buried him. And, you know, that's not the world you want to live in. I've been saying that for years. Look, unless you have, you know, real evidence, even with a woman going up there, I don't believe her. I'm not saying you don't believe all accusers, but yeah, I don't believe her. I don't believe.
That's fine. If Eric Swalwell wants to prove himself, he can in a court of law, and by all means, he can do so. But even if
So
this
you
was
don't care about
consensual,
justice.
no, that's not what I said, right? So the thing is, when you're accused of something like SA, for example, that is going to ruin your prospects of winning the governor's race or any races that you participate in, because now your legacy, your character is tainted with sexual misconduct allegations. So it
Is that
was
all it
probably, shut the fuck up. It
takes?
was probably, it was probably best practice for him to drop out of the race and allow for another Democrat to assume the role of the leader at the top of the polls, which it would give us a greater chance of victory. Politics is a team game. You have to be selfless at
So
times,
how do you
and
explain?
you
How
can
do you
stop
explain everyone
talking,
throwing
right?
him
You
under
can
the
stop
bus then?
talking. You can stop talking. Thank you. So
Well, you
him
want to
getting
land your narrative,
him
but it's
getting
not going to
I
land.
let you speak interrupted. It was like really weird, right? That now you're stopping me and you were getting upset earlier.
We've
So
heard your
the
point.
reason
I'm ready to
you haven't
move
heard my
forward with
point.
my
So
response
to
because
what
I
I just
have.
said, or you're
It's
going
very
to ask me a
predictable.
question that's completely unrelated to what I just said.
Ah,
It's going to be
go ahead,
unrelated,
finish your
right?
point, bro. Wrap it
Yeah.
up though, because I know you can go on forever. Go on, and then you want to petty argue. Go ahead, wrap it up.
Why are you so offended?
No, I'm just trying to get whip through this. We already know what your stupid excuse is. Well, my question is, why does your party throw him under the bus? If you don't know what I mean by that, I'll have to explain it. His closest confidants have now gone on in public, and I caught the guy, whatever his name is, Reyes or whatever. He literally said, he didn't even say allegations. He said clearly he assaulted a woman. He just said clearly, just based on her testimony. You guys don't even have that on Trump. You don't even have that on
You
Trump.
do. You
Okay.
do.
No, you don't. You don't have
You
a
do.
face. You
He
don't
was
have a
found
name.
civilly liable of grape.
No. Yeah, and we saw the interview, and the woman said that she thought that grape was
That's not
sexy.
true.
Did she not?
That's not true. No, she
Oh.
did not say that.
Show us how good you are to explain out of that one. What did
Okay.
she say then?
What it was on whose show again? What's his name? I get
I don't know,
compared to him all the
CBS,
time.
NBC,
Yeah, you don't even
one of
fucking
those.
know. You don't even fucking know. You
CNN.
just you just heard this shit through the grapevine. You're like, oh yeah, she definitely said that.
Petty point.
Let's
I've
see.
got a win here,
A petty
guys.
point.
Look
You're
at me.
discrediting. You're
You have
discrediting her
no
gay.
fucking point because I don't remember
You're
the
so
fucking.
mad. You're
'Cause I
so
don't remember
mad.
the
You're
matter.
so mad. You're discrediting her accusations or
Dude,
allegations against
your
Trump
acne's
based on
building
an
up on your head.
interview. Based on an interview. You recognize that, right? So let's see. It was Anderson Cooper. Okay, we'll check it out. E. Jean Carroll.
Yeah, you're right.
Anderson
It was Cooper. So I said
Cooper.
CNN. That
No,
was the
don't
last
say
thing
you're
I
right.
guessed.
You don't fucking know. Hold on.
CNN. There you go. Cooper. CNN.
Let's see.
I just say it's a fight. That way, I'm not the victim, right? I'm not the victim.
You don't feel like a victim.
I was not thrown on the ground and ravished, which The word rape carries so many sexual connotations. This was not sexual. It hurt. It just
But I think most people think of rape as it is a violent assault. It is not.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
Let's take a short break.
Think of the fantasies.
We're going to take a quick.
You recognize that you
for you,
completely
bro.
mischaracterized
Hey,
what you
just
said,
lost
right?
Number 4. You just got cooked in like
Really?
fucking 3 minutes, bro. And
Really?
you laughed because I couldn't cite the fucking source, bro. Get the fuck
You
out of here,
completely
bro. You suck.
mischaracterized what you
You're
said.
so bad.
You're
You're so
leaving?
bad.
Coward. They're gonna leave? Are you gonna
I would
leave
never
or
leave. I would wait for
Okay.
you to kick me off. I don't ever
So
leave
so
unless
she
it's
did
too
not
boring.
say that grape was sexy. She did not say that.
I think most people think.
Yeah, people fantasize about things. Does that mean that
Okay, here
she
you are, dude. Do you look
is
at
there, does
yourself?
that
I
act as a
hate
stain
that.
on her case against Donald Trump? What was Donald Trump's argument
Fuck
to
yes.
support his
Fuck
to support his
yes.
innocence?
Fuck yes.
What was
How about
Donald
the
Trump's
fact that
argument?
she wrote in her- how
What
about
was
that
Donald
she
Trump's
wrote in
argument,
her-
sir?
Excuse me.
You don't even know the facts
How
presented
about-
in the case, you fucking
don't-
moron.
Yes, I do. I bet
Okay,
you I
what was
know more than
presented?
you do.
What was presented in the case?
That she saw him in a department store. That he
That
that
she's
he
fucking
yeah,
idiot.
that she saw him in a department store. He recognized her. Or
I'm asking for the
and
facts presented in the case, not the story.
these were part of it. Those are the
You
stories.
don't know. You don't even fucking know. You completely miscited the
are again,
interview, and
petty
now you know
idiot.
nothing about what was presented in the case.
Any idiot.
You're
Testimony is
so
the facts of the
mad.
case.
Your testimony is not just the facts of the case, the evidence presented, like the
What do you
propensity
mean?
evidence. Yeah.
Propensity
Multiple credible
evidence?
accusers presented in court against Donald Trump. And his argument was, I never
Really?
met the woman. But guess what? He did. He
Guess
did
what?
meet her. His argument
he
was
didn't.
so fucking weak.
And
Yeah,
where
he
did they get that evidence? Because of a picture that he was in? Have you ever gone to a party and there's 4 people standing around? Does that mean you met the person? Like you could be in a circle of 4 people and not meet the person. You could be at a party. That's the
Glaze.
way it works. You turn around. You've never been to a party before. That's why you look like you're so pale.
That's not the only
You've been
thing.
to
You
a
know that,
party.
right? That's not the only thing. There's more.
You've never been to a party. You don't know how it works, I guess. So that was the evidence they had that he knew her, that she knew him. That was it. If you got something else, show us, brother. I already studied the case. It was garbage. The only shit she had was telling other people about her encounter, right? Her friends at the time, but she didn't report it to anybody else except these couple friends, right? And hey,
So
how
she
about
did.
this
She
one?
did report it to somebody. She did tell her friends, right?
How about she accused 21 other men of the same thing in her
Really?
diary?
What's the source for that?
I don't know. We have to look it up.
You don't even fucking know. You're just making shit up.
I'm not sitting on a computer opening up a lie.
You don't even know what you're
and
fucking talking. You
going over
completely mischaracterized her in the
making
interview with Anderson
accusations.
Cooper on CNN.
I don't make a live hating on one person in the world. Happened to be my president. I would never do that. That's not something that I would do. Like here, I'll make another example. Let's say it was Biden that was threatened by Iran. Let's say they said we're gonna assassinate you.
Joe Biden want to
Wouldn't
engage in
you-
diplomacy with Iran, so
Wouldn't you
yeah.
back any president to say you're not going to threaten our president? No, you guys are happy with it, and you guys keep forgetting about it and pretending it didn't happen and it has no substance. And because he deserves that, because you have objectified him instead of looking at the fact that he's that you rely on our, we're all on this together, right? So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You guys don't understand that. That's the problem with the left. I mean, you guys don't have any. I get it. You have your opinions. You don't like them, but where do you draw the line? Like, how much self?
You like know nothing
sacrifice?
about the war in Iran, so we can continue talking about the E. Jean Carroll case if you'd like. The Trump administration was not cooperative whatsoever. I'm assuming you know about the dress. I know the chat was going crazy about it, but you know about the dress and like their lack of willingness to provide DNA of the Big Don, right?
Oh yeah, I would never give my.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh yeah,
standard.
I never give my DNA to vindicate myself of fucking rape accusations. Yeah, I would never do that. Yeah, nice one.
Never.
That's cope. What the fuck?
That's not the way.
Your
it works,
arguments have
brother.
been so bad. You haven't made an argument this entire time. You know that, right? You've mischaracterized interviews. You're lying about
I'm
some fucking
smashing
diary.
every
You don't
time
even
I
know the
talk to
facts
you.
presented in
You're
the
petty.
case. I'm petty.
You're
I'm
trying to
sorry that you're
find
not
an
the
angle.
brightest.
You're the basic sense of this conversation. At
The
the end of the
basic
day, you
sense of
lose,
this conversation. At the end of the day, I
Yeah, in
lose.
the-
If
in
you
the
need to
basic
say that to
sense,
make
you're
yourself feel
losing.
better, that's totally fine.
In the basic sense, you're losing. You haven't been able to. You literally played a tape of what I said. You said she didn't say it. You played the tape. She said it.
No,
You were
no,
surprised
no.
by
You
it.
said that she
No,
fantasizes about it. Is that not what you said? What was it? What is it that you said verbatim?
Most people think grape is sexy.
Okay, and how does that now like taint or
What's
corrupt
the difference between
her argument?
fantasizing and grape? This is where you get
No,
technical.
no, but what's the
It's
relevance?
like,
Well,
is that
I'm
your-
asking you for the relevance.
Well, what's the relevance? See,
Yeah.
now it's total broken brain. Like you.
No,
and
it's
your
not broken
entire
brain.
90
What's the
people,
relevance of that, and how does
115
that
people in here,
disprove her argument?
115 people can't
122
figure out why
now.
that's relevant,
122
why that
now. It's going
matters.
to keep climbing.
Good.
Yeah, well, you can
122
explain
people
it,
can't
right?
figure
I'm
out
asking
why
you.
would that
I'm asking
matter?
you. I'm asking you.
It's called credibility, my friend. It's called credibility.
Yeah,
It
how does
hurts
that
her
how does that affect her
right?
credibility? In what way?
Well, it makes her look like she's wanting that. That's her opinion. That's not just.
No, she didn't
when
say
you
that was her opinion. She
when-
said that was
when you
society's
no,
view
she
of the
said
action.
most
Yeah.
of people. When you
Yeah,
say
not her,
most
right?
people,
Not her.
She might as well be saying it's her. She's not saying that most people are disgusting.
Wait,
She's saying it in a positive way.
and I was brain
She's
broken.
saying it in a positive way.
What
She's
the
saying it in
fuck?
a positive way.
No,
she's
wait. Are you
actually
okay? Okay, you may be. You're not just media illiterate. You're just fucking illiterate. Let's replay the clip.
No, I mean think about
Shut the
replay
fuck
it.
up. Let's replay the clip.
I just
She does not refer to this in a positive way. She said it hurt.
course
She
she
said
does.
it's not a good thing. She
You
said
can
it's
say
a
it in
violent
negative
thing.
way. You could say
Okay,
like, most
listen,
people are
listen.
disgusting.
Get your
You know,
notepad.
say something.
Listen. Get your pen and get your notepad out. And I want you to write down
You
exactly
got
what you said.
cooked,
Okay.
bro.
I got
got
cooked. Okay. Let's see. What did
love
she say?
cooking
Let's
you.
see.
say it's a fight. That way, I'm not the victim, right? I'm not the victim.
You don't feel like a victim.
I was not thrown on the ground and ravished, which the word rape carries so many sexual connotations. This was not. This was not.
This was
sexual.
not
off into
sexual.
other-
This was
and
not
she goes
sexual.
off into her
Oh,
little
oh,
pop
oh,
and-
oh, wait, what? When she says this was not
mine.
sexual, what was she referring to?
I mean, this is-
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
what
Come
contradicting.
on. Hold on.
It just.
what-
it
it's
hurt.
funny 'cause it's
It just.
It hurts.
But it just. You know.
But I think most people think of rape as a, I mean, it is a violent assault. It is not.
I think
She
most people think of
disagrees.
rape as being sexy.
There you go. She
Did
disagrees.
you say I think
She
rape is
disagrees
sexy?
with Cooper. Oh, it's even better now.
Yeah, on
Dude,
society's
you know,
view
I know
of
that-
grape.
Look, I know that you're more intelligent than this. You're just a.
I'm more intelligent than you,
disingenuous
yes.
TDS. You have TDS, and you make money off of this. You have.
I don't make
you
money
spend
off
your
of this.
time on here.
No, I think
You
I've made
do
what, like
mental gymnastics,
$1,500 in
you
my
trick all your
like year
people.
streaming.
Well, then it's even more pathetic. I would hope that you're making money off this. You're doing this for free. How stupid
Yes,
is that?
it
You're wasting your
it
time.
speaks to the passion and the conviction I have to try and make the
You
country
don't
a better
have
place.
conviction. You're disingenuous. You don't.
I'm
believe
not
in
being
anything that you're selling.
disingenuous. You are twisting words and you're accusing me of being disingenuous. She
Yeah,
said
you
that
got in this
most
fight that
people,
you're
I
fighting.
think
You
society
got in this fight-
views grape as a sexual act rather than a violent one. And you're saying that means
What?
that she
That's
has
not
that
what she said.
position.
Now
Okay.
you just misquoted her.
That's
again.
not what she
Say that
said.
again.
Okay, let's see what she said.
Violent
Say that again.
assault. It is not.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
Boom! You suck.
What do you
That's
mean,
number
boom?
2.
What?
You just misquoted her, and you know you did.
I'm
and you got caught.
paraphrasing. I didn't quote her
And then you
verbatim.
played the tape, and you self-owned. It was wonderful. It's getting boring though. We better move to another topic. You got cooked.
I know you want to run away from
Okay.
it because you know nothing about the
No,
E. Jean
I
Carroll
mean,
case.
Dude, I'm undefeated against you. I can come here anytime.
You
This
continue
is
saying that. You
real.
haven't made a single argument this entire time. So the reason why, if
I've
you want, we
been
could go back to Eric
destroying.
Swalwell. I'll grant it to you because I'm having a good time shitting on you. It's really entertaining. I hope the chat's enjoying it too. So I'm gonna take this as a soft concession because you already admitted that you kind of want to get out of this. It's not too comfortable for you. You've lied at every turn.
is. I'll
You
come
know
back.
nothing about the
I'll come back all the time.
case. Yeah,
I'm a
you know nothing about the case. You
I'm a
know.
regular over here.
Yeah, you know that Trump's appealing this as well, and he's lost this. Like it's over for him. You know,
Brother, we'll see. The polls have never been right, so we'll see.
the polls
But
have never
back
been
to
right. I'm not
Swalwell's
referring to
well.
the fucking polls.
Back to Swallowswell. What do you got to say about Swallowswell? Do you agree with me that the party, you say it in, and do you have any accountability? Do you think that your party, especially
I think you should. I think you
going
should.
out there-
I think it's the right move to resign and drop out of the governor's race.
But why aren't they focusing on the fact that they're allegations? And I wonder why. I wonder why they say, you know what, this is
They
a game,
are.
this
As
is
a matter
right.
of fact, they opened up a
Wonder
criminal
why.
investigation at Eric Swalwell. So
No, you're not hearing me.
Oh, they
Defending
didn't?
him.
Oh,
Defending him. No.
Why
Hear
would
me
they
out.
defend him?
Defending him, Reyes, because they're allegations. Until these allegations are proven,
Not just
I don't think that we
allegations, they're
should.
credible accusations from multiple former staffers who, by the way, have multiple individuals working with the Swallow office, as well as people in their private life who corroborate these stories, and the
Look,
time
there's
frame
no
matches up.
question that he's a dirtbag, and I'm sure he has enemies, women enemies. He's cheating
Okay,
on his
so
wife,
if
etc. Right?
oh yeah, so
But
if he's
what
cheating on
this
his wife,
lady's
I don't think that
saying,
represents
bro,
the Democratic Party. I know it represents
I
the
wish that
Republican
you would
Party, and
understand
you have
this.
no
You
issue
never
with the
want.
president of the United States hiring a prostitute. But that's not what I like. I don't like adultery,
Where's
right?
that evidence?
I don't like adultery. Oh, what do you mean? Where's that evidence?
Well, I
Do you know
thought
who
you meant
Stormy
recently.
Daniels
I'm
is?
like, okay, you're talking about
Oh
Stormy
no, not
Daniels.
recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
That's
even
the
if that
past.
was an
That's the
actual
past.
prostitute. I'm not sure if that's even a prostitute situation, but I'm sure it
You're
was
not sure
close
about
enough,
anything.
right?
You don't really know
She's
much.
a porn star, so that's close enough. I'll give it to you. I'll give you a small W there, buddy. You need one.
Okay.
But yeah, I
So
mean, I just don't
I
think
think
that's
Eric
the world
Swalwell
we
should have
want to live
resigned.
in. I'm defending Swallow as well here because I don't think it's the world we want to live in where we just take allegations and you say, oh, no, these allegations are solid. Well, that lady, to me, I know a liar when I see one. She looked like she was lying. I think that she's just
She
one of those people.
is
She's going to get
she
away with
like
it.
a
They'll never.
catch-all term for the multiple individuals that have come out and accused them, or because there's
I
multiple,
don't
right?
think that there's been grape allegations. Although, look, I
There
believe,
there
and I
has
said
been.
this
There's
on the
been
live,
there's been
I have a
multiple.
very unpopular opinion that a lot of women lie. I have a
That's
very
fine, and
unpopular
he can
opinion.
take him to court.
Well, I also have well, obviously you don't think it's popular, but I don't think the E.G. Carroll case even came close to the burden of truth. And of course, in a civil case, there's
What's the
less,
standard of evidence for a civil case?
a lot less than criminal. But
Yeah, you don't even fucking know. So
know,
how about we not talk about
is it?
civil
I
court
forgot the
procedure?
percentage. Is it a percentage? I forgot it. Okay, you got me again. I'll give you a small
Oh,
W.
I forgot. Oh, I don't know anything about how this works. Yeah.
Well, tell us. We'd love to learn. What is the percentage?
It's
I know
the
there's
preponderance
percentage,
of
right?
evidence. It's more likely than not. So based on the evidence, more likely than not, Donald Trump engaged in that act. Yeah.
Hmm. But it's not innocent until proven guilty, right? So,
That's not innocent until proven guilty is not a standard of evidence.
well, I don't know. That's why I asked you, is there a percentage or something?
This
And
is
how
so
do they?
bad, dude.
Well, I'm not an attorney. I never said I was. So
Yeah,
I
but
know
you're
the
trying to
basics.
vindicate the president without knowing anything about civil court procedure, what happened in the case, right? You're relying on
I
like
can
clips from a
keep it
CNN
simple
interview out
that
of
there's less.
context.
Have I said anything inaccurate that the
Yes, you
burden
said a lot of
of
inaccurate things. You're making it seem as if the
you mean
argument
when
against
when I
against
fucking
Donald Trump
dog
is
walked you on your own quotes? Did I have the quotes wrong, or did I have the quotes
yes,
right?
you mischaracterized
Uh,
her. Yeah.
Play the tape back later.
You
when
said
get a
that she
chance.
said that grape was sexy, which is not what she said.
It's exactly what she said.
She said that people,
Exactly
the
what she said.
society looks at grape as something sexy.
No, she didn't say that. See, there you go. You did it
She
again.
said
You want to
that
go for number
people,
three?
she said
Play it again.
people.
Dude, play the tape
Okay,
back of
okay.
you and play
Wait,
the
what am
tape
I
back
saying?
of
What am I
her.
saying? What am I saying? What am I saying that she said?
I think most people think that grape is sexy. That's what she said. You
Yeah.
heard her.
That's
So
not her
stop
position,
changing
right?
what she said.
I'm not changing what she said. It's
Let's
I,
take a short
what are you
break.
on about?
Go play the tape
Think of the
back of you.
fantasies.
No, play the tape back of
We're
you.
just going to take a quick break. If you can
Dude,
stick
you don't
around,
have to
we'll
play
talk
this
more
again.
on
We
the
already
other
heard
side.
her.
You're fascinating to talk to.
I was playing the rest of
That was
it.
a funny part. That was a funny. You're fascinating to talk
You've
to.
never seen that.
So awkward.
You've never fucking
I
seen that.
seen the whole thing. It
No,
was the
you
most
haven't.
awkward thing.
No, you
Of course
haven't.
I have.
So yes,
You live
Eric
in an inverted reality, bro.
Eric Swalwell should have
You're-
dropped out, and that was the right move. And I'm glad that he resigned from Congress as well.
It seems like he was forced out. He wasn't going to drop out right away. That's certainly not the case. He literally came out public and said, "I'm going to fight this all the way."
He should have been
Yeah.
even then. He should have been forced out. You should not be running for governor with active, like ongoing investigations in you for sexual misconduct with your staffers.
Yeah, like I said, I think that they're
Yeah.
false allegations. That's what I think.
According to what?
My own gut feeling.
Your
on how,
your gut feeling? Yeah, I'm sorry, that doesn't
the
fucking hold up,
evidence-
dude. That's not an
the
argument.
evidence and the evidence.
The
that
evidence?
she-
You don't know anything about the evidence.
Yeah, she said that her evidence will be that she told a couple friends. There won't be any grape kid or anything like that. No police contact, nothing. So I have to believe of something that's very unbelievable. I know that you can because you have TDS. So
You know,
anything that helps your
testimony
TDS,
has weight. I know you don't like that, but testimony does have weight in court.
unfortunately, it has much more weight than it should. I think people lie. I don't think that you're understanding. You lie for a
Yeah,
living. You come out here
I
for
don't
free, not
lie. I
even for a
haven't said a
living. You
single
lie
lie
for
this entire
free.
time, believe it or not.
You have lied with nothing on the line except your ego, your
Okay.
pride, and that you made a
Okay.
bad decision by voting for Joe Biden and being
I
a
didn't vote for Joe
Democrat.
Biden. I voted for Kamala Harris.
Oh, you didn't vote for Biden when he got in?
No, I'm 19.
Why? Oh, that's right. You're just a young buck.
So, do you want to talk about the war in Iran? You seem pretty enthusiastic.
Well, that one's easy. The best nuclear scientists in the world are coming out of Iran. Iran has been hiding their uranium, has been building it up, has been doing things secretly in caves and mountains. They've lied to us several times. They have proxies all over the world. They probably, most certainly, and I know if you didn't have TDS, you would agree with me that they have, sleeper cells here in the United States. Absolutely, and they're prepared to do some type of attack at some point. They just haven't found something that would do enough damage to where our response. They know they don't want to waste their time, and it's just a matter of time. For them, they're probably gonna do something here, I would imagine. But they don't have anything big enough planned right now, or we've maybe stopped a few things. Who knows? Could have stopped a few things, but we used to be on the same page as this until you
Jesus
guys became
Christ, dude, this is like
Muslims.
so cringe. So, what's the standard
You guys
to
became
engage in acts of war without congressional approval, sir?
Again, when it comes to nuclear, I think things are, and it comes to this Congress and these traders. I think I've already discussed this with you. I'm all for executive action rather.
So illegal
and
conflict. That's what you're for? Do I have that? Do I understand that?
I don't think there's any choice that we have to do something with Iran. They've been threatening the president. They've been threatening our.
They have not been threatening the president. There's
threatening
no
our
evidence
Navy.
that the former Ayatollah, who is
How
now
much you wanna
dead.
bet?
Yeah, sure.
How
If
much
you
you
can,
wanna bet?
if you can present me with evidence that the Ayatollah actually tried to assassinate Donald J. Trump, I'll give you $1,000.
Oh, now it's try. So threaten. Oh, okay. So
No,
now it's try.
the Trump
Okay. 'Cause they were
administration
saying actively we are trying.
the Trump administration
They said
accused
we're
them.
actively
The
trying.
Trump administration accused them of trying to, on multiple occasions, trying to take his
Absolutely,
life.
they were probably right. Absolutely. What?
Oh, they
let
were
me ask
probably
you
right.
something.
So you don't feel
As
too
much as you
confident about it
shill-
anymore, right?
Okay, as much you shill
Yeah.
for the Iran.
I
Do you
don't. I don't
believe
like
that
the
it's
Iranian
possible
government.
that they? Oh, you don't now. Okay, well, why do you shill? For
No, I
them
never
so
did.
much? Why don't you just? I think
So
that
let
you
me
guys,
let me
I
let
mean,
me
not
help you
that-
understand.
Not that you had
Let me
any
help you understand.
credibility, but I think this is the single most. I guess this Jesus thing is saving you. Come on, Ripper. Come on.
So I can help you understand, right? My issue is that we chose to enter this conflict. It's an illegal war, and it's resulted in the death of a lot of innocent people. All as a result of the administration's ineptitude and misconduct and violation of international law, domestic law, etc. And this is no different than Venezuela. If Venezuela dragged on, we would be doing the same thing. In the capital district, we destroyed civilian infrastructure. There was blackouts, there was fires, we destroyed homes, people got injured. And in Iran, since it's dragged out longer than Venezuela, we've seen us bomb schools, hospitals, civilian infrastructure, commercial infrastructure.
Oh my God,
That's
you are
not
such
funny.
a
That is not funny.
liar. You are
No, I'm
such
not a
a liar,
liar.
dude.
We bombed
such a
the
liar.
all-girls elementary school because we used fucking AI.
Has that investigation come through?
Yes,
yet?
it found that it was likely the
Yes.
United States unless they stole one of our Tomahawk
Oh.
missiles. Ooh, you're living under
Which
a
is
rock,
very
aren't you?
possible because they
Living
can
under a
buy
rock?
They can buy Tomahawk
Living under a rock.
missiles, so you
Living
don't have
under a
proof.
rock.
Well, you
No,
don't have proof,
Iran does
sounds like
not
you don't
have
proof.
Tomahawk missiles. That's not true.
You know why it's not a headline story every day? Because
It was a headline story. The reason why it's not a headline story is because the administration manages to somehow overcome the craziness of one action with another, like
Or
calling for the
maybe your
genocide
narrative- maybe
of
it's just another
93
failed
million
narrative.
people. No, there was an internal
it's just
investigation and it came to that determination. Yeah. Yeah. We want to bomb their water supplies. We bomb their energy infrastructure. That's a fucking war crime. You don't bomb civilian infrastructure that people rely on to live. And if you don't believe me, I mean, Pete Hegseth has said himself, no quarter, no mercy, no tepid legality, maximum lethality. They have no regard for the life of innocent people. Donald Trump said that they want bombs. They want the people tell them, they beg to continue to bomb them. They want it so bad. And a lot of other like incoherent things related to the conflict.
Well, there's
'cause
certainly
he's
a
suffering from
good amount
dementia.
of people that are happy about it, and they want it to continue.
Oh, really?
And they want, and they know that
What
it's
do you,
going
what
to
do
be.
you, where are you,
It's
where are
very
you getting that
surgical, by the way.
information? What are you getting that information? It's not
The
surgical.
funny narrative that you're trying to.
Where are you
pitch
getting
is
that
we're
information?
sloppy and we're blowing up children.
We are sloppy.
Nice try, buddy.
We did blow up children.
Nice
Yes.
try. I know you hate your country. You hate it so much.
No, I love
but
my
you've never been
country so
anywhere.
much. I love my country so much. I love the United States of America, and I want what's best for it. But you recognize that this
Sure you
entire
do.
time you've had no argument. So you've resorted to trying
I've been
to
destroying
paint me
you,
out
brother.
as a tool for a foreign government, which I deeply depose. I do not like the IRGC. I do not like the Supreme Leader. I don't like the fucking Guardian Council. The people in Iran have no
Start acting
representation
like it.
because the
Start
decision
acting
making.
like it then.
Start acting like it. Yeah, I am acting like it because innocent people are fucking dying and people like you support it. I am acting like it. I care about the innocent people more
What
than
about
you
all those
do, which is why I stand vehemently opposed to this conflict in Iran.
Protesters.
What about what fucking protesters? You know, because you protest the government, that doesn't grant the United States the green light to go and fucking bomb you, right? That's not how that works.
No, I'm talking about Iran and protesters on live.
Yeah.
Protesters.
Oh, yeah. Oh, congrats. Wow, God. The Iranian government, they killed protesters. It was so sad. They were like, boom, boom, boom. So then we can bomb them and it's fine because the IRGC's doing it, you know? If they're doing it, it's fine if we do it. That makes no sense. That's not how that works. You can't commit war crimes because a country is carrying out war crimes or crimes against humanity against its own people. That's not how that works. Sorry
That's
to break
a pretty
it to
good
you.
impression.
I'm not here for
Did
your
I ever
compliments.
tell you that? You have a really good impression.
I'm not here for your compliments. I rather convince you and make you hopefully come to a similar conclusion as I, that this war is illegal, that this war is wrong, and it's doing more harm than
you don't
good.
understand how. Look, buddy, you don't understand how bad your credibility is. When you literally attack everything and anything, and you create any old narrative, and you literally trade your own country. You literally.
I'm not
shut
betraying my own
Iran.
country. I'm trying to uphold the
Because no
Constitution
motive.
and the role of the executive and the legislature when it comes to war overseas. Yeah. And I respect the agreements we've made with the international community, like the UN Security Council, which we are supposed to get confirmation before ever launching one of these attacks. So, yeah. Sorry, I care about.
What about
not.
the element of
I'm
surprise?
sorry. I'm sorry. I personally don't like the idea of just the president of the United States unilaterally going to war overseas against the wishes of the American people.
I think you'd have a good point if it came out of nowhere. But I mean, you look at Hillary Clinton, even look at Kamala Harris. They asked her, "Who's the
Democrats
biggest
have
threat to
launched
America?"
illegal
And she said,
conflicts in the past.
"Can I finish my point, sir?" So whenever I have a good point, you want to switch around, play a game. Look, Kamala Harris said it, okay, right before she lost the election. They asked her, who is the biggest threat to America? Iran. All of a sudden, Iran is not a threat. You've been shilling and defending that since we started this conversation. So I don't want your approval. We know
So
what
the
your
Biden
key is to do.
administration
You guys-
engaged in diplomacy with Iran. Yeah, who's the
or
vice
you
president
Say
then?
that they were total, or you can
Who's
say
the
that they
vice
were
president
total
then?
pussies.
Who's the vice president
But
then?
here's what they did.
Who is the
Here's
vice
what they did
president
when
then?
Trump
Who is
took
the vice
office.
president then?
Kamala.
Yeah. This is a tough one,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
happened to Obama?
Yeah.
What deal did we make? The joint comprehensive plan of what?
We paid
Oh.
billions.
Oh.
We paid billions.
We're giving them
Yeah.
millions now.
We gave
They
them
have
back-
control of the Strait of Hormuz, and they're charging a toll fee of $2 million per vessel. So I guess we're giving them money now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
right? Because
Yes, it is right.
It looks like our warships are approaching right now as we speak.
The warships
the Strait of
have already
Hormuz.
been there, and we continue
There will
to
be,
bend.
like Trump
We're
says,
folding. We're folding.
See how you're shilling and cheering on Iran as they
I'm not
try
shilling
to
and cheering on
pull in
Iran.
your-
That's
yes, you
illegal.
are.
It's illegal to
Yes, you
establish
are.
a toll.
So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So instead of saying,
But you
we're doing the
recognize
right
that's our
thing by
fault,
sending
right?
Our ships, excuse me.
No, we're not
excuse
doing
me.
the right
So
thing.
Instead of being an American saying, we're doing the right thing, we're moving our ships over there. We're going to work it out with China. We're going to work it out with Venezuela. We're going to work it out with the EU. You know what I mean? I mean, we're in great shape. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just going to be
We're not in good
magical
shape. We're
wash.
losing this war.
This is funny. We absolutely decimated their entire military, from Navy to their Air Force. Everything
Okay,
has
then
been
how
decimated.
come we haven't come to an agreement?
Because these people are martyrs. They want to be martyrs. They want to sacrifice.
Because these
They're
people
going
are
in front of,
martyrs? What the fuck are
they're
you
going
talking
in front
about?
of bombs. What do you mean? They
We
told the
we
people
are
to go in
we
front.
are we are quite literally acquiescing to every single request they make because we're so desperate for an out.
Well, now you get to sell me on that point. What are we acquiescing to?
Every single one of the requests. They want to establish toll fees at the Strait of
Name 'em.
Hormuz.
We do
I
not
just gave you
agree.
one.
Where the
They
fuck-
asked for
where the
JD
f-
Vance.
No,
They
let's start with
requested
one.
JD
Stop.
Vance. Shut the fuck up. They requested JD Vance
Oh,
to
he's
conduct
losing.
to conduct diplomacy. And Donald Trump said yes. That's not what you do.
He
We have no.
left
We have,
without a deal. We left without a
yeah,
deal. and
I
he sent our
know.
ships over there. We left
Goes,
without
they
a
must
deal
be
and sent
really
our ships
desperate,
over
huh?
there.
Well, they must be really desperate.
They're sacrificial. That's all they're doing. They're sacrificing themselves. It's okay. You'll
They're
see. It's all
sacrificing
gonna work out.
themselves. So what? Are we going to nuke them? Are
Yeah,
we going
by
to follow through
June-
with the
by
call for
June-
genocide?
By June,
Fucking
we'll have total
maniac.
control of the Hormuz, or they'll do
The
exactly what we
Hormuz,
tell
got
us
it.
to do.
And how are you coming to that determination, sir?
Because we're moving our military over there, and if we have to put boots on the ground, we will. Hopefully, we don't have to, but we're just going to rocket them for now. We're going to clear the Strait of Hormuz, and we're going to rock and roll. We're going to make money. So
Rock
come on
and
down and
roll.
get
We're
your
gonna
oil
we're gonna
from-
launch wars
yeah.
and kill innocent people to make money. Wow. What happened to
There
no
you
new
go with your
wars?
innocent trash with your innocent trash.
It's not innocent
what about
trash.
9/11? What about 9/11? Were those innocent people? What about the people that they want to do terrorist attacks on? Are those innocent people?
What year was
What
9/11?
what about their nuclear capabilities? Is that going to be innocent people?
According to the DNI, the intelligence community, the international community, they were not
Well, here we go
creating a
again.
nuclear
We already
weapon.
had this argument. Yeah, we already
Yep.
went. You misquoted her. You said
No, I did
at
not
that
misquote
time,
her.
under that investigation. Yeah, you did.
No, in the most recent annual threat assessment as well, released this year, they clearly they did not state that Iran posed an imminent threat to U.S. national
Oh,
security.
they're definitely at square one again. We're there because we demolished most of their capabilities. but
So
they
that's
still
not
have
addressing what I
built
just
up
said,
their
right?
uranium.
That's not addressing what I just said.
Were they building up their uranium?
That's not
sir?
addressing what I just said, sir.
Oh, he doesn't want to answer it. Were they building up their
No, I'm
uranium?
simply asking you for to address what I just said.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk about it.
I'm asking for you to address what I just said. Have you read the annual threat assessment? Have you read the Article 51 letter to the UN Security Council?
I do not trust.
No.
okay? I do
You don't
not
trust the administration? You don't trust the DNI? You don't
I
trust
sure
Tulsi
as hell
Gabbard?
don't trust
You don't trust- you don't-
interpretation.
Oh, my
I don't
interpretation.
trust your interpretation. Yeah.
Okay, we can read
You're
it
a
ourselves.
liar.
You want to read over the Article 51 letter?
You lie for free, bro.
Do you
come
want
on
to
here
read
and get
over the Article
clipped
51 letter? Do you want to read
for
over
free.
it? We can read over it together. Do you
Again,
want? Okay, we can. Do you want to? You don't really want to, right?
go ahead. Read it over. You get the
Okay.
verbatims wrong all the time.
We get
Let's
the
see what it
verbatims wrong.
says.
Yeah,
Let's
they're
see
gonna
if it-
say
let's
they're
see
not
if
gonna
it
say that they
proves
pose an
your-
imminent threat. UN Security Council.
Are they going to say that they have absolutely no capability? They have no uranium. They have nothing and absolutely no idea.
So that's not what that.
So
So typically the only time you can
That's
launch
what I want
conflict.
to hear.
Typically the
Yeah.
only well because you know fucking nothing about international law or fucking the way we.
Neither do you.
Okay, so what's the standard? How can you launch a conflict without UN Security Council approval, sir?
Do it however Trump did it.
The Trump standard. That is a damning non-answer to what I just said.
Well, however he did it legally, he did it legally.
So
So,
no, so he didn't do it legally, right? That's why he's been condemned by
Okay.
the international.
put boots on the ground?
community.
Did he put boots on the ground?
You don't have to put boots on the ground to launch an illegal war. You guys criticize
Okay,
Obama
well, I
all the
don't think
time
it's
for
a-
the
I
drone
don't think it's a
strikes, right?
full-scale- I don't think it's a full-scale war, and we've put boots on the
We
ground.
deployed
for
50,000
decades.
troops to Iran.
What?
50,000 service members in Iran? That's not a full-scale war?
There are boots on the ground now?
50,000 people were deployed.
Okay, so you're going to manipulate. Are there boots on the ground right now?
Is that not a full-scale war? where there's tens of thousands of troops and we're launching
really
rockets
fighting
every
right
single
now?
day?
Just say no.
I'm asking you a question. Why would
No,
I
there's
say
not boots
no?
on the ground.
Okay, so we're just going to read over this because you're incapable of engaging. So they provide a number of justifications here.
Who wrote it?
For example, these combat operations. Oh, who wrote it? Is that what you're asking me?
Start with that. What is it again?
I believe it's Mike Waltz.
What are we reviewing?
Right. Yep. This is Mike Waltz.
Mike Waltz.
Yep.
Who is Mike Waltz?
He was appointed by Donald Trump. Him and Jared Kushner, Donald
Okay,
Trump's
so-
son-in-law, are the individuals that engage in diplomacy with Iran for a week, by the way, for a week. These combat operations are also being conducted in close cooperation with and in the collective self-defense of Israel. Okay, that's one. Let's see. Let's see. So on February 28th of 2026, the United States commenced combat operations
No,
to
I don't
defend
know
the
the
American
cabinet
people
troublemaker.
against attacks
I don't
and
know the
ongoing
cabinet. I don't
threats
study this stuff.
from the
It's-
Islamic Republic of Iran in cooperation with our ally Israel. These combat operations were undertaken to protect the United States Armed Forces in the region and to ensure the free flow of maritime commerce through the Strait of Hormuz and to protect our regional allies and partners from Iran and its proxies. This is the no imminent threat. This is the latest stage in the ongoing international armed conflict that my government previously addressed in a letter to this council on the 27th of June, 2025, when we said that we destroyed their nuclear capabilities. The United States is taking these necessary and proportionate actions in exercise of the inherent right of self-defense as reflected in Article 51 of the Charter. Let's see. Let's see if they say what they're talking about. The Islamic Republic of Iran has rejected peaceful coexistence and chosen international armed conflict with Israel, as well as waging an unprovoked religious war of annihilation against a once friendly United Nations member state located hundreds of miles distance from its borders. Since June 2025, the regime has also massively expanded its ballistic missile production for the purpose of overwhelming regional air defenses in order to provide a shield for its efforts to reconstitute its nuclear program, which it refuses to relinquish. So as of right now, still no imminent threat. Gaming the international legal system, the Iranian regime routinely seeks to conceal its unlawful acts and to shield itself from accountability by, among other things, deploying proxies such as Hamas, Hezbollah, and that is still not an imminent threat. That's still not an imminent threat.
It's not an imminent threat. That's
No.
funny. Okay. What about when they actually threaten our ships and they say it in public? And they say, yeah, you've got ships, but those things go down to the bottom of the sea pretty good. And then we took care of him. We silenced him pretty good. Hey, but you're doing a pretty good job today, man. You haven't even muted me. You haven't kicked me off. You're hanging in there. You're hanging tough. You got all that support down there. They're all like, you're cooking them, bro.
Yeah, because you're looking really bad right now. Like, it's kind of fucking
No,
embarrassing.
I smashed you out on the E. Jean Carroll quote, bro. You're still recovering from that. Now you're onto some new quotes, and you should have this ready already. You should be like, what's his face? Dean Withers. He's always got one ready. He's got it pulled up. Here's the
So
quote.
typically,
and then
to
I
launch a
destroyed
conflict
Dean.
without UN Security Council approval, it needs to be done in an act of self-defense. And it needs to be proportionate. This has not been proportionate. And there is no need to target another country because they're, I don't know, engaging in the development of their ballistic missile capabilities. Guess why that happened? Take a
Death
guess.
to America threats, threatening to dump our.
So again, you're
boats,
not
our,
addressing what the fuck I just
ships.
said. Like, you're incapable of having an actual conversation because you know you're fucking wrong, and it's really embarrassing. I expect more from a grown man.
Oh, did I fall off track there? Go ahead, ask your question.
Yeah, you did fall off track. So I'm gonna try and hold your hand when I say this. Why is it that Iran is engaged in the development of nuclear weapons, of just like military infrastructure, weapons, etc.? Why? Since when? When did they start?
Can you actually put that into a legal question? Because that sounds really.
You know shit about
broken.
international law either. What do you mean a legal question? Who are you? Did you even
Just
know
make
what the
it-
UN Security Council was prior to me presenting you with this Article 51 letter? I bet you
Look,
didn't.
I
Yeah, you don't.
Look,
You don't even know. You didn't even fucking know. How can I have a
you're getting
conversation
excited
with
again.
somebody who knows absolutely nothing
you
about
want me
what we're
to
talking
leave?
about,
You want
yet
me
you
to
want to
leave?
continue to justify illegal actions that have resulted in the death of multiple U.S. service members, American people, yeah? Thousands of innocent people, yeah? Yeah? That's disappointing.
I don't know if anyone's tracking what you're talking about. I'm lost. I am lost. This caller is lost. I am lost. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea. We were talking about. So you were looking for a
I
quote.
recognize
You
that.
were
You do
looking
not have
for.
any
You
idea.
were trying to clear. Look, we can keep it simple. You were going to grab a quote. What I said is, look, why don't you go get that organized? Go find the quote where
No,
it says
I'm
that they're
reading
not
the
a threat
letter.
at
There is
all.
no
Go
imminent
ahead.
threat.
No imminent threat. You think that proxies?
Yeah, that
and,
imminence is important.
threats.
You recognize that, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But what's the
That
point
imminence
of
is important to
for
defend the homeland.
imminence? Yeah, for
Yeah,
imminence,
to launch an
I think
attack
it's really tough.
illegally.
I think
It's
that,
tough. Why?
when it comes to, imminent threat, I think that, you know, you have to gauge kind of like the fact that this is nuclear, so kind
It's
of
not
like
nuclear.
when
We
it's too
stated that we
late,
completely wiped out their nuclear
um,
capabilities.
that's not true. They still had
So the
uranium and
administration
they were
lied. Did we
enriching their
fail?
uranium.
Did we fail?
Dude, you're gonna play in this little lie. You're gonna pretend. You're gonna fake the audience out. Dude,
Nope.
they had
Okay.
60%
I can present you
uranium.
with the Trump administration's
60% uranium, bro. They avoided going with our program where they would have to be open and do their stuff in open. They will not.
Oh,
They're
they
doing
didn't
it in
avoid it. Donald Trump
caves.
dissolved the JCPOA that was created under Obama. And he launched a maximum
Yeah,
pressure
and
campaign that led to the
we
increased
were looking
production
to
of their
re-sign a
ballistic
deal, and they
missile
wouldn't
capabilities.
re-sign a deal. And here you
Well,
are shilling
why
for
would you
them. You're
re-sign a
shilling
deal?
for
Why would
killers.
you? No, I'm shilling for
Okay.
peace. I know that you don't
Why
want
would you
peace. You
have?
just want war.
You want Iran to threaten us with a nuclear weapon. You can't wait for that to happen. Because then you could
Why
win.
would
You could
I
actually win
live
an
in the
argument.
United States, you fucking
And you know
moron?
what
Why
your
would I want
TDS
that to
people would
happen?
do?
Why would I want that to
Well,
happen?
clearly that's what you're trying.
That's
You
what
don't
I'm
believe in
trying.
nipping anything at the bud. You don't.
No, I
mean,
don't
they
believe in
have the best
illegal
nuclear
conflicts
excuse
overseas
me.
that are
Stop
wasting
talking so
trillions of
much.
dollars and risking the
Yeah,
lives of
they have
innocent
the best
people
nuclear
when we could have
scientists in the
engaged in
world. They
diplomacy
have
and
the
continue to
best
build on
nuclear
our relationship
scientists.
that we had
I
dating
know
all
you
the way
can't
back
hear
to
the
the Obama
truth.
administration.
Do they have the best nuclear scientists in the world or no? Do they?
I have no
Look
clue
it
where
up.
you're getting that from.
Look it up. Oh, well, you have. Oh, look at how stupid you are. Look at how fucking
Okay.
stupid you are. I don't know laws, and you're catching me on technicalities.
What?
What was your source? Was it CNN or MSNBC? Ah, he doesn't know. You don't even
Okay.
know. You have no idea that they have some of the best nuclear scientists in the world. You didn't know that? You seriously look at you. You look confused. Are you confused? They have some of the best nuclear scientists in the world. Explain yourself. Explain it.
Can you tell me the name of a single
Iranians are very
scientist?
smart people.
I'm not saying they're
Oh,
dumb.
now you're in denial. You're saying that that's not true. Why don't you Google it real quick?
I didn't say
You
that's
have a
not true. I'm
computer.
just
Go
simply
ahead,
asking
Dean.
you for your source.
Google it, Dean. Your source. Look it up. Show me something that will say that that's not
Is
true.
the website name
Find
Look It
anything.
Up? Is that what it is, or?
Dude, try to disprove what I just said. Do they have the best scientists in the world with nuclear? Do they have some of the best, the top 10? Do they or not?
The top 10?
Okay,
Well,
now
where
it
are you
has to be
getting this
top 10.
from?
I will
You
bet
just
on
said top 10.
Go ahead. It's gotta be. It's gotta be top 10 because they're the most hungry for it. That's how fucking broken your brain is. They need one word more than anyone does. Absolutely. They have the right to defend themselves, bro. Let them have it, bro. Let them have it, bro. Unless you go to Congress, dude.
I don't think
You gotta
Iran
go to
should have a nuclear
Congress for
weapon.
this, bro. Well, then you should start learning that they have the best nuclear scientists in the world and start Googling some shit instead of trying to own everybody when you're getting wrecked on your own channel.
I'm not getting wrecked on my own channel.
You are. You didn't even know that they're the head of the best nuclear scientists in the world. Neither did the 140.
That doesn't change my argument,
Now
right?
you know. Hey, everybody, go look it up in the chat. You got something to say about it? Come on. Say something about it. Look it up. Tell me it's not true.
That doesn't change my.
How you guys have to be the best bullshit artists in the world to
that doesn't change my
convince
argument.
people of this. Nothing shapes your argument. There's no.
No, I said it
common sense
doesn't
with you,
change. You can't fucking hear.
Change
There's
shape
no
doesn't
common
matter. It
sense.
just-
Listen, it's really annoying. I hate it when stupid people continue to rely on common sense to undergird their fucking argument. Common sense is something that smart people have, that logical people have. You're deprived of logic. You know nothing about jus ad bellum. You don't even know what the fuck that means. You know nothing about how we regulate, how we confine countries and prevent them. Confine countries and prevent them from engaging in illegal acts of terror. You know nothing about international law. You know nothing about domestic law. So I don't know how you continue to say common sense, common sense, common sense.
You didn't even know about the nuclear scientists.
That doesn't allow you to go to fucking war. That's how that works.
They're ranked 30th. I'd like to look that up. 30th is pretty good. How many countries in the world? So they're top 10.
30th is pretty good.
There you go.
Now it's no longer top 10. Can we just
look it up, though,
should we just
to
bomb
go
should we
home on
just
your
should we
fucking
invade
Just
every
lower your
country in
gas.
that list?
They're
Should we
full of
invade
shit.
every country in that list because they have good
30th is
scientists to
good
create
enough for
bombs?
me, bro.
Can you engage with what I just said?
30th is good
Should
enough
we
for me, bro.
engage in every
That's
should we
the
engage in
best in
acts
the
of war
world,
against
yeah.
all of those countries?
I'm gonna go
Hello?
look it up and make sure.
Hello?
it's
Hello?
No less.
Hello?
Let's see.
Hello?
30th,
Hello?
30.
He's
Hello?
not addressing what I said. We need to have a
Hello?
one-on-one conversation. You need to stop talking to the chat.
Thank you. Someone said 30 out of 100.
So you need to stop talking to the chat.
Fucking good. 30 out of 193 is
So you need
pretty
to start
good.
talking.
I agree.
You need to stop talking to the chat. I'm gonna give you one last chance before I kick you off. Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Yeah. So the war is obviously illegal, right? We've destroyed infrastructure.
No.
The Strait of Hormuz is okay. What
You know
what makes
what?
it legal?
You guys will bring your case and do what you want in history 100 years from now. I promise you, we made the right decision.
So
I know
that
you.
so
It
you
doesn't
recognize
matter
that that's
what
not the same
decision
thing.
he makes. Okay.
It does matter. Yeah, the decisions of the
You know,
president do matter.
he could have just said fuck it. If he would have said fuck Israel, you guys would be Israel shills. If he said fuck Iran, you'd be Iran shills. And that's how it works for you guys.
I don't think that's true. No.
It's just how it works, bro.
No. So are you going to make a legal argument, or are you not going to make one
Yeah,
at
there was a
all?
time.
Or...
Well, there was
No.
a time where
No, you're
they
not.
said that he was anti-Semitic.
You're not going to make one?
Was it true that Trump? Okay,
So
you don't like to hear
So
it.
what you're doing is
Is
not
it
making a
true?
legal
Let me
argument,
just say this.
correct?
I just want to make a separate point.
So you're
Correct
not
me if
making a
I'm
legal
wrong.
argument,
Did-
correct?
Legal argument. Are we in court
Okay,
right now,
so
sir?
no, I said the war was illegal and you said no.
No.
We can move on
because,
to why we
again,
shouldn't be engaging in acts of war against Iran, and not for another alternative, one that's more peaceful, like engaging in diplomacy or exhausting all of those resources prior to even like thinking about engaging.
Do you believe that there was no
offensively.
diplomacy? Do you think there was
No.
no diplomacy prior
We
to
engaged in diplomacy for a week, and Donald Trump already had his mind made up when we launched the attack. That is not diplomacy.
finalize the question? Do you understand this? Do you believe that Iran has a nuclear weapon or had one at any point?
No.
No. Okay. Do you believe that they were trying to
No.
make one?
Yes.
Okay. Why is
Yeah.
that not enough for you? Okay, to say, you know what? I don't think that they should have a nuclear weapon.
That doesn't
Gray.
mean you can go to war, you fucking idiot. That doesn't mean that you resort to conflict. It's so odd how you guys just opt for the most insane, inflammatory, divisive, violent tactics when you
That's
know that
not
there's a
why
lot of
we're
other
going to
things you can
war,
do,
sir.
right?
You're angry. You're angry. Now, there was other things that they did, threatening the president, threatening our Navy.
They didn't threat. Oh my
having
God,
having these
please.
proxies, as you saw in the report, the proxies. Obviously, we have sleeper cells here. Obviously, they're a threat. They're openly threatening, right? They are at war with Israel. They hate Israel. They want to blow it off.
We are
from
not
that.
Israel.
They're very aggressive, right? But we're together with Israel. We defend
No, we're not
Israel,
together
they
with
defend
Israel.
us.
That's not true.
Of course
We are
you
not
are.
one
We're
country.
united
You
with
can't
Israel.
launch conflicts in the
We're
collective
not.
self-defense of another nation. That's not how that works.
Of course you can. What do you think the United Nations does?
That's actually untrue. So the United States quite literally condemned Israel in the 80s for engaging in a similar act. Trying to
Okay.
use was it preemptive defense? It was one of the two justifications. But this idea has been condemned by the United States in the past. Yeah.
Yeah, well, keep shilling for Iran. I just think it's just a credibility
So you're just gonna
problem for
leave?
you
You're a fucking
guys.
coward. You're just incapable of admitting that the administration is doing something wrong. I do not want Iran to have a nuclear weapon. But the solution is not to just engage in acts of conflict because Benjamin Netanyahu shows up to the White House and like tickles your ear and like whispers in your ear and Pete Hegseth says, "Sir, this is a great idea." So yeah, I'm sorry, that's not my position.
Let's just separate that narrative and look at other possibilities. Could it be possible that we say, you know what, this is the right time? Israel
No, so it's actually already been reported. The New York Times had a story on what happened in the lead up to Donald Trump deciding to go to war with Iran. He was heavily influenced by cabinet officials like Pete Hegseth and also by.
I don't even know what you're talking about because I'm trying to ask a question.
Yeah, well, you can shut the fuck up and listen, right?
Well, if you want me to stick around, I would like to be able to ask a question. So
I'm not desperate for you to stick around. Quite literally, we're not having a respectful conversation whatsoever because you've been incapable of addressing any of my fucking points. Okay.
You're triggered. Okay, my final point would be that, I think Trump has the right because there is leaks, not only in the military, but yet absolutely in Congress. I don't trust Congress. I told you that last time we debated. And I think it's the right move. I think the element of surprise was
I don't give a fuck what you think. It's the law and you have to follow it.
So many people will look back in history and say, well, if he bent that rule, I'll take it, but I mean, if that's even the case, but if that's the case, then you'll impeach him, right? So if that's your grounds for impeachment, then put it forward and shill for Iran the hardest you can shill for Iran.
I'm not shilling for Iran. You can continue to say that if that makes you feel better about your shitty fucking argument, but you're incapable of defending the administration.
I've defended pretty well, but I could go on the offensive too.
You made it. You haven't made a single argument, believe it or not. You haven't made a point. There hasn't been a point at all.
I caught you in verbatim lies.
In verbatim lies? I'm fucking paraphrasing when I'm invoking somebody else's fucking statement, moron.
No, you didn't say paraphrase. So in order to go back to that, you literally played the tape.
That doesn't change my argument with Iran, by the way, you fucking moron. We're talking about Iran right now, right? We're talking about Iran right now? We're talking about Iran? Are we talking about Iran? Oh, we're talking about Iran. Oh.
There you go. If you tell lies so many times, you start to believe it, right?
There I go. There I go. Yeah, there I go. We're talking about fucking Iran. Yeah.
So you got used to lying about E.G. Carroll, right? And you misquoted her.
Still on E.G. Carroll. We're talking about Iran.
Well, I was going back to how I owned you back there.
Oh, we're talking about Iran, though.
Too. You're a shill.
What
do you want me to do?
Oh, I'm a shill.
Yeah.
Why? Because I don't want to engage in legal conflicts. I want diplomacy.
I've gone through it all. They're hiding the weapons. I've gone through everything. You can't defend any of it. They're hiding the weapons. They're a fucking threat. They have fucking
hiding the weapons according to what?
Dictators. They're the worst people in the world. They're everything that you guys say that you hate. They're everything. They unalive their protesters. They're horrible. They're absolutely
so
horrible.
Then it's fine for us to do the same and kill innocent people and engage in war crimes.
Their religion is okay with.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Don't talk about their use of religion to inflict harm. Donald Trump said that God is on our side. That God would support this war. They have used religion as a fucking tool to try and rally.
Absolutely.
Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? What do you mean, absolutely? Are you crazy? Bruh. No, I got rich poor. Fuck, Well, we're going to shoot the YouTube video soon, so. What's up?
To see where Trump's coming from because I realize that our experiences that we go through shape us as a person. Does that make sense? So when you see somebody, you have to realize what they went through shaped them as a person. So that's why I'm able to see where he's coming from. People don't. So
are you justifying the war
overnight? You understand the argument?
So are you justifying the war?
Yeah, I am actually.
Okay, why?
To save lives in the future. You do realize that if they have access to the nuclear codes,
save lives in the future by killing people?
Yeah. By a few people now to save millions later, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah. I mean, it's the same as if you want to if you want to spend a few dollars now to save a lot of dollars later. That's the same argument. Oh, is there background? What's going on?
Oh, I'm making a video.
Oh, okay, my bad. I understand.
I'm asking you a principled question, not a legal question.
The principal question is that we should not have a second class of citizens, and I like birthright citizenship. Why do you leave? I'm making a video. I don't give a fuck. You would have wasted my time anyway. He's a fucking shitter. He's crazy, LJF. Oh, I'm pretty sure this guy said the N-word on my stream once. Was that you that slurred on my stream, or was it somebody else?
I didn't slur.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it was
Oh.
a guy that had another football player of that same team, the Eagles, on my fucking
Oh.
on my live. Do you support the president of the United States, my brother in Christ?
Yep. Of course I
Why
do.
is that?
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? He's the man.
So I'm asking you why. Are you saying
Why?
he's the
I
man?
didn't
Is that
wanna
the
come
reason
up
why?
to- I didn't want to come up to a fucking debate. I wanted to call out this mod here for muting me. What's her name? She had
Okay,
like the
so I'm not gonna let you do
Hamas
that, right? You're
flag
either
and
gonna
the
have to
Mexican
debate. You're
flag.
either gonna have to
I wanted
debate,
to-
or I'm gonna
I
kick
wanted
you
to
off.
Call her out because
You're gonna have to debate, or I'm gonna kick you off. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds.
I'm gonna report the live then.
For what? Because she's fucking muting you. You know they could do that, right?
bullying the guest. For bullying opposition. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
I'm gonna cry.
You're gonna cry? Pussy ass bitch.
That was funny. Jeez, you guys are so
Yeah,
weird.
so what's her name?
I'm asking you a principled question, not a legal question.
JUUUS or whatever, with the Jordanian flag and the California flag, the Mexican, yeah, her. Juju's house, yeah, her. She muted me, so I'm calling her out, and I'm also going to report this live. MAGA, Am Yisrael High, God bless America. Peace out.
What's the YouTube chat saying? Hold on. Hexeth literally bombed a children's school by mistake. What the fuck? Anything is justified when you think you have God on your side wholly. Oh my, that was terrible. Yeah, that was pretty bad. King. That's the mega soldier. You know, we have the strongest soldiers ever. Our people are so strong. You know, never been so strong ever. You know, they're so strong and brave and beautiful. You know. Bend it to their will. At their will. Bend it to their will, sorry. I'm being stupid. Oh, okay, the videos are now up on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So hopefully they do good. And tomorrow I'll have another couple edits of the fucking NCSU debates. Invincible is mid, yeah, I agree. It's very mid. To any of you that enjoyed the stream, either on YouTube or on TikTok, be sure to subscribe so you can continue seeing me everywhere. I'm going to be at Berkeley in a week debating, pretty sure with Brian Shapiro, the fucking GOAT, the big B, Ben Shapiro's good brother. You know what I'm saying? The fucking GOAT. So, for real, bro, Boruto is the... All right, slow the fuck down. MAGA 2030. This is definitely going to be a troll that slurs. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right. Do you support the president of the United States?
Of course, I support the president of the United States, and I got a story that
Amen.
goes
How
all the way back
patriotic.
to the day that I was born, because my mother
I'm
almost
not
had an
concerned with
abortion
all that.
with
I'm
me.
not concerned with all that. So
Well,
why is
what
it
do
that
you
you
wanna-
voted for Donald Trump?
Because Donald Trump saved my life. You didn't let me finish. My mother was going to get an abortion, but she was a big fan of Donald Trump back in the early 2000s. He was a heavy advocate against abortion. My life was saved because of that.
Do you remember like arguing with your mom? You were like, "Mom, please, I don't want you to abort me, Mom. Please stop." Do you
No,
remember
I
those
do not,
conversations?
but
Oh, you
Donald
don't?
Trump
Okay.
argued with the country.
So you don't remember
Saved
those
my life.
conversations?
No, but she
You're
had
like,
a
"Mom, I don't want to
conversation
get
with Ron
aborted.
Artest.
Mom, please." Oh, you don't
She had
remember.
a conversation with Ron Artest. Ron Artest also disapproved of
You're
my
just
abortion.
fucking trolling. This is so cringe. What do you think about the admin? What have they done so far?
They've done great. They've done
What
great.
have they done that is so great?
They've moved into Iran.
They moved into Iran. So you want a
Yeah,
boots
they
on
did.
ground invasion? Is that what you want?
Of course, I want a boots and ground invasion all over the world.
Okay, you want the United States to take over the entire planet?
Of course.
Okay,
You
so you're
don't?
like okay with
you not
incalculable
America
death
first?
and pain?
Are you not America first?
No, I'm not America first. No,
What are you?
I'm a normal person.
Oh, cool. All right, word.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking moron that adheres to some stupid vague slogans. Yeah.
Dude, what do you mean? Donald Trump's the greatest president of all time.
All right, you're fucking trolling. Be for real, bro. Get this guy out of here. When he said like MAGA 2030, is he MAGA for the midterms? I'm so confused. Like, what do you mean MAGA 2030? What the fuck does that even mean, dude? Jesus Christ. Just kidding. Lock in, bitch. Listen, lock in. People still post videos on Twitter or X. Yeah, I post on X all the time, and you should fucking follow me, ho. Yeah, I see you on the fucking YouTube chat, liberal. Yes, we are finally streaming on YouTube. This is my first YouTube stream. And the VOD will be up for all you queens to see and enjoy. Yeah. El predictor te estás tardando, senor. Se estás tardando mucho. You can request back up, King. I'll bring you up. Can YouTube hear the Gus audio like well, or I'm confused. W YouTube chat? Amen, right? This is fucking amazing, Ronald. Wait, he didn't get rid of Roe v. Wade till after Obama, so how did he save your life? Because Donald Trump talked to the nation, bro. Donald Trump talked to the nation, yo. And this guy was like, Mom, this is my body. You can't abort me. And Donald Trump shut up and he's like, listen, it's so true. Listen. He's so right, you know. I've never seen somebody so right in my entire life, you know. So true what he's saying, you know. And then the mom was like, oh my God, Mr. President. Amen. Just posted on Insta. Accept my radical collab request, America. David, you got to put the camera above the display cap, though. It'll look much better. What does that mean? Oh, you mean like, oh shit. How do I fix the position? Hold on. Hold on, America. My fellow Americans. Hold on. Hold on, bitch. Wait a minute. Oh, do I just like... Oh, amazing. 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 I don't watch anime. I'm not weird. To you asking about fucking Boruto. You'd be better if your face wasn't hidden by the comments, bruh. Oh, I can't... Bro, can't even relax on the job, guys. Being a content creator is so... I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Amazing. Man, that impression is spot on. Thank you, Brandon, my king. My king, Brandon. Should we just make the YouTube video now? Fuck it. There's like nothing else to do. We got the Instagram videos up, the clips from NCSU. We'll be posting a lot more. I'm working with this amazing editor, Destiny No. Make sure you go fucking follow that liberal. Wait, no, it's on Fox News, right? Fox News, Trump interview. Fox News Trump interview. Let's see. Full interview with Donald Trump. Or is it ABC? Or is it Fox News? It's Fox Business. Hold on. We're going to have to do an intro and be like, hey, what's up, everyone? I'm joking. I'm sorry. My bad. How's it going, everybody? Where is this interview with the President of the United States of America? You know, how's it going? Yeah. Oh my God, where is this fucking interview? Where is it? Where is it? Does anybody know where I can find this? Do you see Trump posted another AI Jesus pic? Yeah, the White House was doing weirder. Are they still live? They're still live. This is what we're doing now, apparently. They've been cycling this for 2 hours. So lo-fi beats to enjoy your big, beautiful tax return. It's lagging. No, they ended it. This is so amazing. Vibe. It's a fucking vibe, yo. Type shit. Lo-fi hip-hop beats. Amen, bro. Take a look. Wow. It's fucking great, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, America, this is so bad, America. You're so lo-fi? Bro, it's low-key a vibe, though. They low-key went crazy. He's shaking a black woman's hand. Shaking a BIPOC queen's hand right now in this video. Fucking king. That's my president, everybody. Shaking BIPOC queen's hands in this bitch. Amen. Okay, now let's actually get this fucking Fox News interview. Can we get the full thing, please? Where do they post the full thing? If anybody can help me find the fucking full thing so I can make this damn video. Can we do that? No, we can. Where's the interview? Dona Sella Entrevista. Does anybody know where I can find this? Turn this shit off now. Bro, relax, queen. I don't use X, but how am I a liberal? I don't believe in capitalism, and anime is not weird, by the way. Listen, bitch. I'm not saying anime is weird. I watched Attack on Titan back in my day. And it's okay. You can not support capitalism. Loser. I'm joking. Do your thing, queen. One day I'll convince you. We have a debate. Hello, queen. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, King.
Okay. Do you still support the president of the United States?
Yeah, absolutely. Any president who's in office.
Did you support Joe Biden?
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately.
And why is it unfortunate?
Well, I mean,
You're very enthusiastic just now. You said, of course, I support every president. He's the president. So what happened? What do you mean, unfortunately?
well, if we're gonna, you brought up Biden, by the way. not me.
Were you
Well, it's 'cause
okay with
there's a
that?
lot of-
Were you okay with the 9% inflation under Sleepy Joe Biden?
9%.
Yeah. Were you okay with the 17,000% inflation under Sleepy Joe Biden?
No.
Oh, did I just catch you not supporting the president of the United States? Wow.
support him
How
on
could you?
everything.
Oh, okay. So when Donald Trump says that he wants to wipe out an entire civilization, you're just like, listen, I just don't agree with that. That was pretty fucked up. That's not like
No,
a
what I would-
disqualifying thing for you?
No, what I would say is, oh my God, that's so messed up. I don't support it. Wait, hold up. Are you telling me as soon as he said that, there's a ceasefire, and now they're not going to deny that they didn't speak to Trump? Oh,
We're
okay.
planning to deploy
Now I
100,000
understand why
troops.
Trump did that
We're planning to deploy 100,000 troops.
all over the Middle East, right?
Let me find the story, actually.
Also, do you know what's
United
crazy? After I
States
just- you
planning
know what's crazy? After I just
to
said that, you
deploy
kinda just like whatever.
100. What'd you say?
So you just ignored me. Cool.
No, what'd you say? Repeat it again, Queen.
I said that as soon as he started saying he's gonna wipe out a civilization,
Did
all I
Ground
hear
News
is
lie?
there's two ceasefire.
Oh my God.
Also, I have a bone to pick with you,
What's the bone you have to pick?
real
Oh my
quick.
God, Ground News
it does-
lied to me. I saw the headline.
It doesn't have to be a
Oh
big deal.
my
Yo,
God.
bro, you gotta have some pride. You gotta have some
Some pride. I love gay people.
No, because I
Oh,
saw the whole
sorry.
thing with you. You're a sellout, by the way. The way you got flown out by Destiny, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, Destiny flew me out himself. Yeah.
He did. What do you mean? And
That's
that tour,
not what happened.
hear me out. No, hear me out. That tour is so controversial. They don't have back
That's
then.
fine.
They didn't have black women in that tour.
Oh my God.
Straight up, I saw Destiny debate Santana. That's when I started first joining. it.
Wow.
Yo, is
Oh
TikTok
my
the new thing?
God.
I remember
He
leaving
debated
stereo. I'm like, I'm coming
Santana.
to TikTok. So I don't know why you would join that tour. And also, I have a bone to pick with you because
Because I love America.
no, hear me out. You used to have a Mexican flag behind you.
It's
I
still
feel like you
there.
used to have
It's
No,
in the
you
background.
don't.
I just switched the
Nah,
angle.
see,
No, you
but
don't.
you-
No,
but-
so it's still in my room,
Nah,
right?
see,
It's
the
still in my
real ones
room.
know. The real ones know that Mexican. That's why you're laughing because the way you, I guess to become mainstream and I guess to become.
I
one
just
of the-
switched the camera angle.
No,
You
I guess to
fucking
be
weirdo.
one of the big dogs. You gotta be
One
a
of
little
the big
white or
dogs.
something. Whitey?
No, that's not true.
So hear me out. I remember the real
I'm
ones,
hearing.
the real ones who were with you, like me. They used to see that Mexican flag. They used to hear your perspective. Like, all right, let's hear. Then out
Really?
of nowhere, like, oh, no, I'm not Latino. I'm actually 4% Jew. Like out of nowhere. Oh yeah, I actually claim it.
I'm
Yeah,
31% Mexican, indigenous, liberal.
But you, no offense, bro. You take more pride with the Jew part.
All right, we have to have a serious conversation. I'm just gonna remove you. This is so boring and fucking cringe, dude.
Okay, then I didn't mean to offend you because you got kind of serious here. I'm talking about the debate because you got really excited when the second guy brought it up. He said you look like one, and then you started like instead of like.
Yeah, because what does that
saw
even mean? Oh my God,
Hear
shut
me
the
out.
fuck
No, hear me
up.
out.
You, bro,
Wait,
excuse me,
hear
sir.
me
I just
out.
said no. I said I'm good, and you keep on going. You're being a little too persistent. I don't like that. I feel uncomfortable. How are you 4%?
Hear me out. It's because you saw that attitude you had right now with me. Like, hey.
Oh
I'm a
my
dog.
God,
We're not-
lock in. Lock in. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? I want to talk politics, not about fucking claiming my 4% Jewish side. Like what?
Just take more. No, it's just a. I feel like the DNC.
I am
needs a
Latino, I'm
team of
Latino, I'm
like-
Latino, I'm Latino. Shut the fuck up. There. Stop. Jesus Christ. So weird.
Yeah, no.
I
I'm
can't
sure I'm
find
not
this
the weird
fucking
one.
interview. Holy shit. What you say?
No, I said I'm not the weird one.
Ooh, got him.
Okay,
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. Gonna give you
I'm
5
waiting for you
seconds.
to pull out the thing, or do you want me
What
to bring
thing?
up why?
I'm not gonna bring anything up. I need you to like tell me what is it that you still support about the administration.
Okay, I just found out that it's what is it called? The unemployment thing is at 4.4. It only went up 0.4%.
So GDP was just revised down to like 0.5% growth. Inflation has increased drastically following the war in
historically,
Iran.
anything under 5%
The BLS has reported over 1 million jobs lost in the last year. So the economy is not good, and that's why you don't rely on just one number.
What about the labor market then?
The labor market is not healthy. We're relying on
Yes, it
healthcare
is.
to prop us up. Have you read any
What
of
do
the
you mean?
reports?
Wait, it's stable.
It's not fucking stable. What are you talking
Yes,
about?
it
We
is.
lost
I
a
have
million
a source
jobs.
from Reuters.
From Reuters? Bro,
Yes, I have a source from Reuters.
lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in, bro. We got a source from Hooters? How's it going? You support Trump?
Yes, sir.
Why is that, Johnny?
Cause he's Israel's little puppet.
Okay, Aiden. From Reuters. How's it going, Aiden? Do you support Trump?
Yeah,
And why is that?
I just think that the Jews are just so important. And,
Oh my God! Can we lock in? Can we lock in? Can we lock in, please? Latino sin filtro. Wow.
¿Qué es lo que hay, cabrón? Un duro. ¿Cómo están los huele bichos de los demócratas, cabrón?
How you doing? Do you support Trump?
100%, 100.
Pero por qué, papi?
Papi, porque el pelo tuyo parece que está lleno de pubes.
Pero no me está respondiendo la pregunta.
Dímelo.
Why do you support Trump?
Porque él es el más duro, cabrón. Él fue para Irán y le hizo
¿Cómo que
piu,
más
piu, piu,
duro?
piu.
¿Cómo que piu, piu, piu? Eso es ilegal? Eso no te importa.
Ay, cabrón. Tú estás tirando duro
Lock
ahí.
in, bro. Lock in. Lock in.
Papi, estás bloqueando a todo el mundo.
¿Tú hablas inglés? ¿Tú hablas inglés, sí o no?
Hablo
¿Sí o no?
inglés, Chinese, guatayawayaya. ¿Qué más quieres saber?
No vamos a hacer eso. No vamos a hacer eso aquí, cabrón. Okay. Hello, sir. Are you back? Are we gonna talk politics?
Yeah, you find out like there's actual trolls, and then I'm actually having a good faith conversation. man.
I wouldn't say all that, but sure. Oh, is it gonna be an ad? Oh fuck, no ad. Okay. Oh, we found the interview with the president. You know.
Such a fucking grifter, bro.
How dare you? How dare you accuse me of being a grifter, you son of a gun? Okay, there we go. How's it going? I'm joking. We'll start it up in a little bit. Why is this thing? Why are you? What's going on? Right? Why do you want to talk politics? You said you support me. Why do you support the president? Why? Why do you do that?
Well, tax day is today. Thank you for the tax cut, if anything. If we're being genuine here. Thank you.
Tax cut
my taxes
alert.
are super low.
Tax cut alert. Your taxes are not fucking low.
Swear, it is.
You're paying more. Everything's more
No, I'm
expensive.
not.
You recognize that,
That's
right?
that's why you just rub your thighs. If we're gonna pocket one,
What?
buddy, let's pull up paperwork. I paid way
Why
less
are
in
you
taxes.
fucking trolling?
They're not taxing the rich. Swear to God.
Oh, you're rich? Is that what
that's
you,
real
bro?
shit.
I'm gonna react to this shit, bro. Lock in, dude. Lock in, bro. Okay. Get ready, lock in YouTube. You're about to see some real shit. Is he gonna debate in Spanish? We need subtitles. No, I wasn't gonna debate in Spanish. Lock in. That guy was funny though. But there's no way he was Boricua. He was faking that shit, motherfucker. Hold on. Okay. How's it going, America? We're going to react to the President of the United States live. Not at the time of recording this video, but he was live on Fox News. Let's watch this. Oh my God. It's muted. We're cutting that one out. No, we're not. Full steam ahead.
We're doing very well.
And he's so
We
quiet.
started off with Venezuela. We showed everybody how good. I built the military. I rebuilt and built the military in my first term. I didn't know I was going to be using it this much.
He rebuilt and built the military in his first term. Accomplishment number 1.
But we have the greatest military in the world, not even a contest. And think of it. They have no Navy. They have no Air Force. Everything's been wiped out. They have no anti-aircraft equipment. They have no radar. They have no leaders. The leaders they have in
They have no balls. They have no dick. They have no brain. They have no children. The children are gone. We bombed the school, you know. We did that. They have no military. They have no guns. They have no sun. They have no dirt. They have no water. They have no oil. They have nothing, you know. It's so good, you know. And it's crazy because they still want to have these negotiations. But it's true, you know. They have nothing, right? Amazing.
It's a new regime, okay? And we find them pretty reasonable, to be honest with you. By comparison, pretty reasonable. It really is a new regime. And I think we're doing very well, but it only matters what the end result is, and maybe it'll happen fairly soon. Who knows?
And you told me on Sunday that you think they will ultimately consent and say they're not going to.
Who said anything about consent? You know, I'm not talking about consent. We don't do that around here. That's a weird thing, right? This consent thing. So, you know what I mean? It's fucking this consent. Sorry. YouTube, it's just a joke, Queen. This is a comedy channel.
To continue building a nuclear weapon. How will you verify?
Well, first of all, if they don't, we're not.
He's not going to answer the question.
Okay? So there's
No deal. Okay.
This whole thing is really about no nuclear. They cannot have a nuclear weapon.
And Obama wanted to give him a
If they
nuclear
can have
bomb.
a nuclear weapon. We'll be living with them for a little while, but I don't know how much longer they can survive. I don't know how much longer
What does
they
that
can
mean?
go because they've been hit very hard. And as an example, we could take out every one of their bridges in 1 hour. We could take out every one of their power plants.
We could, like, for example, we could commit war crimes in 1 hour, you know. We can do the war crimes in 1 hour. We can bomb the schools in 1 hour, you know. And they think it's a joke. I'm not fucking joking, you know. It's true. The president is just actively threatening war crimes. It's totally fine, of course, because it's in the pursuit of a deal. Art of the deal. This is incredible tactics by the president. What a high IQ
Electric
individual.
power plants.
This is very high
in
level.
1 hour. We don't want to do that.
No, we don't.
Because someday you're going to have to rebuild, and it takes you 10 years to rebuild a bridge. Even if you're Trump, it takes a long time, and power plants are just as bad. So we'll see what happens.
Did you get any pushback, like from the Chinese or the Saudis, about
War crimes. Yeah, good luck enforcing those laws. Wow. Amazing. Imagine, let's just apply this weird standard to another crime, for example. Oh, you just assaulted me. Good luck speaking up. Good luck. Good luck speaking up. Like, what is wrong with you? That doesn't take away from the harm done. You recognize that, right? You recognize that, right? What kind of fucking argument is that? That is just like an insane abandonment of morals and just basic principle, basic humanity. Just to glaze the president, to try and vindicate the president. King.
blocking the Strait of Hormuz?
No, I had none.
Let me move on to domestic issues, sir. What are your top priorities now for the economy for the rest of the year?
To be honest, we are doing so well. You look at this. I hit the 50,000 Dow mark, which everyone said couldn't happen in 4 years. I did it in 1 year.
Who said that?
I hit the 7,000 S&P
Who said
mark
that
in
shit? No one
less
said
than 1
this.
year. which was a number, as you know, you reported it.
Wow.
They said if at the end of 4 years you hit those numbers, I did it at the end of a year. And I said,
Wow,
now
amazing.
we have to do a little bit of a turn, a detour, to a place called Iran, and we have to stop them from ever having a nuclear weapon. And if you told me that
This
in
is
the midst
so
of it, we would have a stock
amazing and
market that's
noble.
almost as good as it was 2 months ago, just about, very close, and that we'd have oil, that we'd be selling oil, that oil would be at
Wow.
92 or whatever it is right now.
Selling the oil, guys.
Instead of 200. 'Cause
Look
a
at the
lot of
fucking
people said,
prices.
"Oh, it'll be 200." This is in the midst of everything. Now, I think we're doing very well, and maybe people assume we're going to win this thing pretty soon.
Amazing.
We've beaten them militarily, totally.
Wow, we're beating them
The
so
only thing
hard.
they have is the Gulf, and I think now we're the Strait, as they call it. And I think now, I don't know how they hold out.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the backdrop has changed. I know it's been only a month or so, but oil prices are up 50%. The stock market had a tough first quarter.
By the way, you're
now,
right.
Stocks are
You're
still
right, but
up.
they're not up. I thought, I mean, honestly,
You thought it was gonna
I
be
thought
worse.
there'd be much, and I was willing to do that, to stop a nuclear weapon to be used against this country or the Middle East, anybody.
I hope you guys recognize that this is the justification he's relying on because he didn't have one. According to the New York Times internal reporting, which we all know who's responsible for this information being released to the public. We all know. He looks a certain way and he is a roundhead, He is a roundhead and he likes couches, He likes those couches. Donald Trump wanted to claim victory. Donald Trump's obsession with opulence and his legacy and leaving a mark on the world has led him down the path of engaging in acts of war to try and make the United States look big, bold, and strong, or himself look big, bold, and strong. This was not to end their nuclear program. The administration claimed months ago in June of last year that they destroyed the nuclear program. This was just another victory that Donald Trump wanted to put in his list of victories. He ended 9 wars. He went to Venezuela. We beat Venezuela. We got rid of Maduro. We won every swing state in a landslide, the biggest victory. There is no actual reason. There is no legal justification. They're scrambling to find something that they can sell to the American people that'll even slightly make these actions seem remotely reasonable. But the truth is that they're not. We've lost so much in so little time. Service members are dead. Families left without their children because of the decisions a crazy man decided to make in pursuit of fixing his polling numbers. Thousands of people are dead overseas. The people in Iran are fearful of what is to come, all because Donald Trump can't keep his mouth shut, all because Donald Trump can't keep his finger off the fucking trigger. This guy is a maniac. So there is no reasonable justification, which is why they're relying so hard on this claim that they were going to stop them from building a nuclear weapon. The DNI, their findings do not support this claim. The international community, their findings do not support this claim. So, yeah, it's just, it's bullshit. Is Logan requesting up to debate? This is going to get radical, Logan. Listen, Logan. You're going to have to fucking wait because we're working on a YouTube video right now, bitch.
In the Middle East. It would
That's
be-
staying in, liberal.
To stop that, it was certainly worthwhile being much higher than it is right now. If you told me that we were going to be at only 92 a barrel, $92 a barrel, I would have been very surprised.
All right,
And
so
you know what? I'm very happy. And it's going to come dropping down very big as soon as it's over. And I think it can be over very soon.
So
if they're
overall-
smart, it will end soon.
overall, the impact on the economy, do you expect a hit to
Clip this. It's not going to end anytime soon.
growth? Do you expect a spike in inflation?
Well, look, there's a hit because, we go through it for whatever it is, 6 weeks. There's going to be a hit. But
There's going to be a
it's
hit.
going to recover, I think, fully. Somehow they
Wow, what-
misinformed me. I think oil will be down to the level it was.
Oh
they
my
said,
God.
I expect
This
oil
is
to
such
be
an
high.
incredible in-depth analysis on markets and economics. Wow. Listen, it was expected for there to be a hit, We expected a hit on the market, but it's all going to go down. It's going to go down, It's going to go way down, right?
at the midterms. I don't expect that. I think that we will be somewhere around where we were, maybe even lower. This is going to, when this is over, I think the stock market is going to boom. It's already booming. Again,
Oh, it's booming.
nobody thought we could be at 50,000 during my 4 terms on the
It's
Dow.
still on it.
7,000.
Wait, you know what's really funny about this? The Dow is right there. The price is right there. It's right fucking there. That's what's so fucking funny, dude. Oh my God, King. Wow. The Dow is at 50. It's at 50,000 now. But you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying?
And we hit numbers that nobody.
By the way, if you want to watch me react to the video, because I don't think I'm displaying it on TikTok, you can just go to the YouTube. Make sure you stay on the TikTok, though. Put it on your TV, put it on your laptop, and you can see me looking at Donnie, all right?
Thought possible.
You've been talking about a reconciliation program with the Republicans. Can you articulate to our audience why a reconciliation package is important and why you want to see it on your desk by June?
Because we can't get any Democrat votes. With reconciliation, we can get things passed. The good thing is the great big beautiful bill, that was 4 years wrapped into one. Now we're doing some additional things. But, you know, the great big beautiful bill, I think it's the biggest, the best piece of legislation. It should be called the great big beautiful tax cut bill, because you have no tax on tips, and look how that's working out. No tax on Social Security.
A provision that sunsets 2 years after it was passed. And once that's gone, the American people will be left with less access to social safety nets that many Americans rely on. They'll be left with an economy in disarray, all because Donald Trump and the Republican Party don't know what the best practice is. They care for the interests of a certain number, very small group of people. And even then, they do more harm than good to these people. The billionaire class, the 1%, is not benefiting from a Trump term 2. Their pockets are hurting. And it's disgusting, right? It fucking sucks.
Security, no tax on overtime. We have people, and you see it. I see it on your show. Watch your show. Your show's great.
Amazing.
We
Best
have
show
people
ever.
that are making $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. They had no idea it was coming, and it's turning out to be even better than we anticipated for people.
Amazing.
But there are
Wow.
rules around reconciliation that it requires deficit reduction, right? How will you ensure that you've got a decrease in spending?
Well, we have to go by the rules, and we're going for those rules. And if we didn't go by the rules, we couldn't even put it in. We wouldn't be able to submit it.
Paul! I'm joking. Sorry.
The one thing I really felt strongly about was the military. We built this great military that we have right now, and everybody acknowledges it, whether it's China or Russia
Or
We have
Biden.
the greatest
Or Biden.
military in the world, and I built that in 4 years.
So that is not related to what she was talking about, right? This guy, the senility charts, listen, the people are saying on the charts, they're saying, wow, he's fucking crazy. Holy shit. He's so crazy, you know? Fucking hell. This man is suffering from severe cognitive decline. It's so fucking bad. So, Mr. President, what are you going to do to deal with or address, the complaints of the average American with respect to the increased prices as a result of the war in Iran? So we built this largest military. It's such a big military, so many people. China, Biden, Obama. Obama didn't have a military like that. It's such a good military, you know. Can we address the questions, Mr. President? Can we respond to the questions, Mr. President? Please, sir.
First term, it's a great, including adding Space Force. You know, a lot of the things that you
Space
see
Force,
that work
amazing.
so well is because of Space Force. It was a great thing that we added when we
The
went
best
to
thing,
Space
Mr.
Force.
So
President.
what can you put in the reconciliation bill? Other than funding Customs and Border Patrol and ICE. Anything else?
Well, we're doing mostly that. This is mostly about that. because the
Spending more money.
Democrats don't want to do it, and we're putting some
Wow.
things as we go along. But, you know, you've heard the expression, we want to keep it sort of slim because we want to make sure that I have the safest border in the history of our country. Nobody came in. I'm not even sure I can believe that. But the Democrats.
He just said yeah, I know. It's a little hard to believe, isn't it? It's a little, yeah, I agree, Mr. President. What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. What is he doing? He's just open and honest. You know what? As he's experienced this decline in how can I say this? Just overall cognitive function, right? We've seen his lies and his accusations turn into admissions of guilt, turn into just honesty. He's very candid about what he believes. I don't even fucking know if I believe. Like, what? How can you say that?
The numbers.
It's a little hard to believe. I agree, though,
The
isn't
agency
it?
that does that is they tend to be on the Democrat side to put them on.
Amazing.
In the last 9 months, not one person came across the border.
Not one person.
Now compare that to 25 million people coming across by Sleepy Joe.
Oh my God. What are we doing? What are we doing? So Donald Trump plays this game every week. What's the number of illegal immigrants that have come in under Joe Biden's term? He changes it every week. 30 million, 50 million, 100 million. DHS posting on their Twitter that they're going to deport 100 million people. Kristi Noem said 25. Maybe out of respect for the former DHS secretary, Donald Trump is now claiming that the 25 million number is the most accurate. Maybe that's what's going on here.
I was there. I went to the border 6 times. I saw it. I understand what you're saying.
She saw the 25 million people.
Millions, hundreds of thousands a week, just pouring it.
A week.
Unchecked. Total. And you know the countries, I know the leaders of most of these countries, they're very smart. They're street smart. Some are highly educated, some are, but they're very street smart. They don't send their good people to us. When they do a caravan, 25, 30,000.
I know these people. They're so smart, you know, but they send fucking criminals up. You know that's illegal, right? That sounds like an invasion, Mr. President. That sounds like an invasion, Mr. President. What are we doing about this invasion of the street smart leaders sending over the worst of the worst? What are we doing about this invasion, Mr. President? What are we doing? Lock in, Mr. President.
People in the caravan. You don't have the good. You have people that, frankly, even if they're not criminals per se, they don't want to work, or they want welfare, or they sent all these people to our country. What the Democrats have done to us should never be forgotten.
Can you put the Save America?
Is it the Democrat? I thought it was the leaders of other countries. I guess it's the Democrats now. Okay, interesting. The Democrats colluded with these other street smart leaders. Holy shit.
The reconciliation
I'd love
plan.
to do it, and we'll certainly look at it. But I mean, there's nothing easy, and it has to be called Save America, as you just did.
Has to
a lot
be.
of people like to go to Save Act. Nobody knows. It's Save America. It's voter ID. It's you have to be a citizen to vote.
Proof of citizenship.
Wow. Imagine Donald Trump passing a law and the law's like Driver License to Drive Act. Revolutionary. Fuck me. Why didn't I think about that? It's almost as if it's already fucking illegal for non-citizens to participate in federal elections. And if you look at the text of the Save America Act, this is not we just want voter ID. You know? This is documentary proof of citizenship to register to vote. Reliance on an error-prone, ineffective infrastructure to purge voter rolls, which states only have 30 days to submit, by the way. No phase-in period. No additional funding. And we're ending mail-in or online forms of registration as complete forms of registration. This is not an attack on illegal immigrants voting in elections. This is an attack on American citizens voting in elections, because the Trump administration knows that if we come out in droves, they stand no chance of holding the House, of holding the Senate, and Donald Trump's presidency is effectively over. But hey, they just want to get rid of voter ID. You know, they just want that, you know what I'm saying? We just want to get on God. Listen, on God, you know. These people, the Democrats, are saying that we don't want, we want to get Americans to not vote. But I'm telling you, on God, I'm saying it on God, no cap. We want only America to survive, you know. On God, no cap, you know. I'm being serious.
Ideally, mail-in voting, you knock the hell out of it. You
Can you make it a budget?
You knock the hell out of it? What does he mean by that?
You know, the military's away. They have
Oh
to
my
be able to use
God,
them, et cetera.
dude.
Somebody that's sick, somebody that's away, you can't, and you do mail-in voting. But mail-in voting cut back so that it's fair.
It's tax day. What do you want to make sure?
Mail-in voting cut back so that it's fair? Fuck me. These are just the most incoherent sentences in the
people
world.
understand about the changes that you put
Okay.
in the tax code,
Amazing.
in the beautiful bill, and how significant are these refunds that people are getting?
Okay, well, the refunds are really significant, and it makes it less complicated to do your tax return, much less complicated. But the people, I mean, I think you're seeing this. You're reporting, everybody's reporting, because now it's gone into effect. And people are getting refunds of $5,000, $8,000, $11,000 that they had no idea they were getting. It's turned out to be better as
11,000. I want to see some of that. Fuck me. Can we find this? I want to see that. I want to see that. Jesus, can I get access to those fucking... Where are we getting those? Hold on a minute. It's fucking amazing, you know? Fucking
good
hell.
or better than I said.
It's
it would be.
amazing.
Is that going to be enough to offset the increase in gasoline prices?
It will be, 'cause
good question,
gasoline's coming
Queen.
down very soon and very big.
Very big, the
Do you think
biggest.
gas prices will be lower before the midterm elections?
I think they'll be much lower before midterm, much lower, yes.
Okay. Now, you've
I mean,
suggested...
that's on the assumption that we stop a country that cannot have a nuclear weapon from. If you give Iran a nuclear weapon, you want to see bad stock markets? You won't have a country. The world will be blown up. You can't do it. You cannot do it. So,
Yo, bro, it's just the J6 rhetoric, the J6 slap. If Iran is a nuke, we're not gonna have a country anymore. You have to fight like hell, or we're not gonna have a country anymore. You know, if JD Vance does the right thing, you know, if JD Vance has the courage.
on the assumption we have that settled, hopefully long before that, and maybe almost immediately, could be very soon. But when that's settled,
Could be soon, guys.
gas
Could be soon.
prices are going to go down.
They're gonna go way down.
tremendously, and
Tremendous
gasoline, gas
go down.
Prices, cost per barrel, fill up your car, per gallon, any way you look at it, numbers are going to go.
What are we gonna measure it per pint, per cup, per tablespoon? Fuck me, we might just have to start doing that one. Make the prices look better. What do you mean any way you measure it? What's the other form of measurement at the pump?
Down. Electricity is going to go down. You know, it fuels sort of everything, not just cars. It fuels the economy. If you get that down, one of the reasons I was so successful my first term is I was able to keep gasoline prices down. I was able to keep energy down. Now, look, if I decided not to go into Iran, which would have been a terrible thing,
Would have been a
for
bad thing.
47 years, no president had the guts to do it, and they should have done it. And I know at least one, and I think all of them that are living, are sitting back watching this and say, we should have done it. This should have been done long before me. It would have been much easier to do. This should have been done long before me.
Mr. President, let me
What
ask you...
Obama did with that Iran nuclear deal, that was the worst deal ever made. That gave them a path to a nuclear weapon.
Listen,
short-term path.
listen. I'm convinced that Donald Trump actually believes this, by the way. I think that he believes that the JCPOA was a nuclear proliferation agreement between the United States and Iran. I swear to God, if you ask him, he thinks that's what it means. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I'm being so serious. I think I believe him when he says this stuff.
To a nuclear weapon. I terminated it. It was the greatest thing I did. They would have had a nuclear weapon
greatest.
4 years ago. Then we hit them with the B-2 bombers 8 months ago. They would have had a nuclear weapon within 1 month, maybe 2 weeks. And they would have used it on Israel and the Middle East. And they would have used it on us too.
They would have used it on themselves. They would have just started launching. They would have just started launching nukes everywhere, you know. Everywhere they would have launched the nukes. So many nukes. Nuke for you. It'd be boom, boom, boom. Like, what the fuck?
And not just Israel, by the way.
Not just
Qatar,
Israel.
Saudi Arabia.
He just said the Middle East, by the way. They would have launched nuclear bombs at the United States, at Israel. Not just the United States, by the way, at Israel. Like, what? Look at his face when he says this shit. Doesn't he have blue eyes? What's going on here? Conspiracy theory? Question mark? Excuse me? Mr. President, you're so full of shit. That's showing up in your eyes. What the hell?
UAE, countries that were shocked when they got hit. You know, these countries were not expected to be hit.
They weren't expecting it.
Because they were going after those countries. They were going over to take over the Middle East.
Dude,
and we stopped them.
I'm pausing it so much. He is so hung up on the fact that he admitted in front of the entire world that he was not briefed on possible retribution, counteroffensives by Iran, like launching strikes at adjacent Gulf countries. He was not briefed on this. He admitted it to a reporter in the Oval Office. So it's just really funny to me. That has stuck with him. I know it.
Expecting to name another Supreme Court justice. The speculation is that Justice.
Yeah, we're just moving on. Oh, fuck me. We're doing like a quick time thing. Holy shit.
In many ways, I have to tell you, while it's an honor, I think he is one of the great justices of all time.
One of the,
So,
yes, quite frankly.
You know, it'd be nice to say, now I have somebody for 40 years.
Oh, that's hilarious,
Alito
Mr.
is
President.
An unbelievable justice and a brilliant justice.
It's so true.
And he gets the
Brilliant.
country. He does what's right for the country.
Mm.
It's the law, and he goes by it as much as anybody. But he gets
Unlike
to the
Biden.
point that's good for our
Am I
country.
right?
So, you know, when you tell me that, one way you should be, oh, I'm thrilled. But he's so good.
But
Super
I mean,
good.
if there is a vacancy,
He feels great.
do you have a short list of people that you would name?
Yeah,
You do.
I do.
Do you expect that we will see change by year end?
The Kraken.
You mean on the Supreme Court?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think
Definitely.
Justice Alito is in very good physical health, because you mentioned his name.
Well, what about Clarence Thomas? I'm just thinking
Yeah,
about
he's in very good
the
physical-
oldest Republicans.
Look, you know, there's a theory. You reach a certain age and you give up your seat to if you have the president. Well,
There's a
look at what
theory?
happens to Justice Ginsburg. She was not exactly a young woman. The election was taken. They had a Democrat who could have appointed a liberal justice, and the liberals do stick together. There's one thing about those justices. They stick together like glue, not like the Republicans. But she decided that she was going to live forever. And about 2 minutes after the election, she went out, and I got to appoint somebody. So, you know, you make the case that at a certain time.
What? What the fuck is he on about?
You give it up so that you
What
can
the
have
hell?
justice. You know, the average is like 40 years. It's a long time. So that your ideology, your policies, your everything would be of the kind that we
It's like
want.
got the whole timeline wrong, but I guess, sure.
It's probably not easy to give up for people, you know?
No.
They reach a certain age.
Amen,
Ginsburg
brother.
could not do it. And she really hurt herself within the Democrat Party. People are very
Amen
angry
to
at
that.
her because I got to appoint
I have
people
no clue what he's
instead
talking
of,
about.
Biden.
So you don't know if you're going to be naming, putting another nomination forward. Okay, Mr.
Let's
President,
hope
we've got
not.
a
Fuck
big
me,
meeting.
please.
Possible. You know, in theory, it's 2 or 3, they tell me. If you just read statistics, it could be 2, could be 3, could be 1. I don't know. I'm prepared to do it, but when you mention Alito, he is a great justice.
You've got a major meeting coming up next month with President Xi. I want to get your take on China and how this shift in oil, particularly because of Iran, particularly because of Venezuela and what you've done, even your comments on Cuba, how does that change the dynamic of this meeting with President Xi?
I don't think it does. I mean, he's somebody that needs oil. We don't. He's somebody I get along with very well. He just wrote me a beautiful...
We don't need oil? Prices are not going down by the midterms. We don't need oil? What? A fucking men. I never thought. Sorry, I'm going to get a little this. I never thought in a million years. I just got flagged? What the fuck? Harassment and bullying? Okay, interesting. What's going on here? Wait, hold on. Hold on, America. Fox News is crashing. This is so radical, you know. Fox News is crashing right now. You got Bro, I never thought in a million years that Donald Trump would adopt Kamala Harris's policy. No fracking. No fracking, y'all. We're done with the fracking. We're done. We're done fracking, yo. On God, son. Okay, can we lock in, please? What just happened here? Oh, we can't do that. Nope, we can't do that. Nope, nope, stop talking. Hold on. Hold on, Sabrina. You need to stop talking. There you go. Release the frackman. Bro, we're done fracking. Fracking is in the past now. The fracking is over, buddy. The fracking is no more. God damn it. No more fucking fracking, boy. God damn it, boy. Hello, can we skip this ad? Fox News wanted to fucking get me with an ad. That's the issue. They want to get me banned off of YouTube.
For the hot topic of the hour.
A deep of everything. Thought cover, I think, don't expect that S&P.
Wow, this is actual deep state intervention. We can't even find the interview anymore. What the fuck? Here you go. Is this the full thing? Is this the full radical interview? You're getting me another fucking ad? Wow. They just don't want us to win. They want us to lose in America, apparently. It's what they want. They want us to lose so bad, you know. They want us to lose so bad, you know. Wow, Adam Kahn is copying me, guys, reacting to that fucking interview right now. Wow. Adam Kahn is copying me. Make sure you go drop some I'm joking. Don't do that. Okay, can we lock in, sir? Can we lock in? Are we here? Hello? This is just not the fucking interview. Oh my God. What happened, America? America! America! This is ridiculous. What just happened? We have to go through another ad. What's going on? Adam Raid? Yeah, after the stream is done. We'll see if he gets off earlier than I do. We're cutting this from the YouTube video, by the way. We're going to have to. This is so tragic.
A lot of breaking news.
We're at like 12, 14 minutes. Hold on.
Because I got to appoint people instead of Biden.
So you don't know if you're going to be naming.
We're back. Hey.
You've got a big meeting.
It's possible. You know, in theory, it's 2 or 3, they tell me.
In theory.
Read statistics. It could be 2, could be 3, could be 1.
I mean, it's a little behind,
I'm
but
prepared
it's
to
fine.
do it. But when you mention Alito, he is a great justice.
You've
Greatest
got a major
justice.
meeting coming up next month
With the president,
President
Xi.
Xi.
China.
I want to get your take on China.
Of
And
China,
how the
yeah.
shift in oil, particularly because of Iran.
I
particularly
have
because of
YouTube Premium. This
Venezuela
is
and
not
what you've
on
done in
YouTube
your
Premium.
comments
This is on the
on
Fox News
Cuba. How does
website.
that
Oh
change
my
the
God,
dynamic of this
please.
meeting with President Xi?
I don't think it does. I mean, he's
My laptop shut
somebody that
down. Oh
needs
wow,
oil. We
fucking
don't.
this is real deep
he's
state
somebody
intervention.
I
Holy
get along
shit.
with very well. Just wrote me a beautiful letter.
That's crazy.
He wrote you a letter?
Yeah, he did. He
Wow,
responded
President
to
Xi
a
wrote him a
that I
love
wrote
letter. That's
because
fucking
I
amazing.
heard that China's
Amazing.
giving weapons to. I mean, you're seeing it all over the place. To
Oh, I'm seeing it, all right.
That China's
Did he
giving
say he's
weapons.
giving them?
Yeah, and I wrote him a letter.
He did say
asking
that.
Him not to
He's
do
giving them
that,
everywhere.
and
Yep.
He wrote me a letter saying that essentially he's not doing that.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, we just heard from the FBI
That's
recently
beautiful.
that there was a major cyber attack attributed to China. What response is under consideration for that cyber attack?
We do it to them. They do it to us. We do it to them. You know.
Well, when was the last time we did a cyber attack in China?
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you that, but we do them. They do us. It's been like that for a long time.
We're just finished. China can do whatever they want to us, and Donald Trump will just, well, listen, it's okay, President Xi. He wrote me such a good letter, and it was a love letter. He said that my eyes were so beautiful, and I smell so good, and my hair is so strong, and I have so much hair. That's what he said. I have so much hair. He's never seen so much hair. And that's why we do it to them. They do it to us. We do each other all the time. Like, I don't understand. How does that... I guess national security is not a concern if we're just reciprocating the same energy, apparently. But Lord knows, it was the last time that we launched a fucking cyber attack. But Donald Trump's not letting on. Donald Trump's a secretive guy, okay? This is what I voted for. Lord knows. Amen.
So it's not going to be addressed?
I'll address things, but, you know, it is what it is. Look, China's China. They're never easy, but we're doing
It is what it is. 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 Wow. China's China. Wow. Such a wordsmith, that man. Indeed. Indeed.
Great with China.
By the way, the reason why I'm not displaying the video on TikTok is because we need incentives for the radical left to move to YouTube. Because YouTube is a more high IQ, amazing platform. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is super high IQ. And this is just cringe. You know what I mean? So we need to lock in. So if you want to see me reacting to the video live on YouTube, you can go to YouTube. Liberal. Amen.
I'm the toughest person in China anywhere in the world. I put on 100% tariff on Chinese cars.
That he delayed, by the way.
We don't have a Chinese car in the whole country.
We are so scared of China.
And if you look at Europe, they're being inundated with Chinese cars, and it's killing their car companies, okay?
Wow.
There's nobody tougher.
Then maybe, just maybe, Donnie, instead of, I don't know, generating large deficits due to the insanely fucking cumbersome fiscal burden that has been imposed on America by the one big beautiful, maybe the government should raise revenues and try and build up, match China's economies of scale in EV manufacturing, in motor vehicle manufacturing, manufacturing in general. Why don't we do this, Donnie? Why aren't we investing in American infrastructure? What happened? Because, hold on, because that's just wrong, you know. They want me to healthcare. They want healthcare. They want the single payer. They want the public option. They want all these things, you know. But no, they want these infrastructure. They want these scale economies, whatever that means. We want tax cuts, you know. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on pedophiles. I'm sorry about
Than me. Don't forget, I put a 20% tariff on them for what they've done with fentanyl.
Wow.
I put
The
a
big
penalty.
F.
I call it a penalty.
Well, a
I
big
put
penalty,
a
on God.
45% tariff. I had 145% tariff where they literally were going to go out of business.
They literally were good.
Look,
Okay.
there's never been anybody tougher in China than me. But I
Never
also have a
tougher.
good
God, you're
relationship
so
with
tough, Mr.
presidency,
President.
and that's a good thing. Remember this,
The best thing.
TikTok, billions and billions of dollars. Not the biggest thing in terms of China.
I do not have a statement. I'm joking.
The other things I do.
I do not have a
And
statement with
everybody
respect to
said
this action.
We will never approve the deal. It's a hard no. President
no
Xi
deal.
said it's a hard no. We will never do it.
God dang
Then
it.
American business people got together, paid billions of dollars, and I called up President Xi. I said, you know, be a good thing if you did it, and he did it.
It'd be the greatest thing, quite
Have
frankly.
you been negotiating a lot all day? I mean, is that why your voice is hoarse?
I've been screaming at Iranians all day. Yes, a little bit of a laryngitis because of my. I've been screaming at Iranians.
So the
You know why?
Iran leadership
You know
you're
why?
screaming at?
You know why? Because that's the only thing they understand. They don't understand being nice.
What the fuck? Oh my God, dude. Please help me. What the fuck are we doing?
They understand
Holy
the
shit.
way I have to do business. I treat all people differently.
We just treat him so
Welcome
different.
back. Good Wednesday morning, everybody. Thanks so much for
What are we
joining us
doing?
this morning. I'm Maria Bartiromo, and it is
Excuse
the
me, ma'am?
acts, the conflict, the expectations to AI. I wanna
Let's
ask
get
you
back
about
to it.
AI.
Don't ever
First
interrupt
hearing
again,
next
Maria
week.
Bartiromo.
Here's the president with me.
Gosh darn it.
China wants to beat us on so much, you know that.
Of course,
I mean,
and we
from
want to beat
space-
them. And
from
we want to beat
space
them too.
To AI. I want to ask you
But
about
Maria,
AI.
Maria. But we want to beat them too.
Will we beat them?
Well, we're leading in AI because of me. We're leading. You know why? I'm letting them build their own electric power plants. They're becoming a utility. I said to Mark Zuckerberg, congratulations, you're in the electric business. Because if I didn't do that, was my idea actually. They're building these massive plants.
Is he taking credit for data? No, stop. There's no way. There's no way he's doing that. There's no way. There's no way.
From the grid. The grid
There's
wouldn't
no
be
way.
able to handle it.
There's no
I
way.
said, no, if you want to build it,
There's
you have
no
to
way.
build your own power.
There's no way.
And then they will be giving excess power back into our grid.
Wow.
And these things are all under construction right now. So we're beating China on that. We're beating China on the economy. We have
We're
a great
beating China.
economy. Remember, if I didn't want to make
China's
that
getting
little journey
pounded
to
right now.
Iran, that was a journey. I said, we're going to have to do this for the good of the world.
So you still expect growth?
Yeah, in the eyes of the president, putting the lives of thousands of people at risk, tens of thousands of people now. We've deployed many service members to the Middle East, to those Gulf countries. That's just the journey. Donald Trump's discovering himself. He's trying new things. He wants to put his hands in every pie and see which one he likes the taste of the most. Donald Trump's on a spiritual journey. Hey, is that Joel Austin? That's some good Joel Austin, huh? Lock in, liberal.
Look, we had a couple of months where I had to go to a war. I had to go and fight either a military operation.
He had to
some
go and
people
fight.
call
No,
it
no,
war,
no.
some people call
The 13 dead service members had to go and fight. The tens of thousands of young men and women, people, have to go and fight. Not you. You can sit there comfy in your golden Oval Office and your nice leather chair, making billions of dollars by taking advantage of what is a sacred office. You're not going to fucking fight. That's infuriating.
What a military operation. It was easy because we have the greatest military in the world. But I had to divert because if I didn't do that, right now you would have Iran with a nuclear weapon. And if they had a nuclear weapon, you would be calling everybody over there, sir. And you don't want to do that.
Well, you keep saying was. Is this war over?
I think it's close to over, yeah. I mean, I view it as very close to over.
Wow, it's close. It's getting close, though,
I
as we
pulled up
prepare to
stakes
deploy
right
more
now,
troops.
It would take them 20 years to rebuild that country.
20 years.
And we're not finished.
Ooh,
We'll see
not
what
finished.
happens. I think they want to make a deal very bad.
The Dow would be at $1 trillion.
That's pretty unprecedented. I mean,
Everyone make sure you're liking and sharing the stream. If you want to continue seeing him on your For You page, if you want to continue seeing him on YouTube, subscribe, like the stream on YouTube as well if you're watching. Move to YouTube, liberal. If you follow me, there's 20 new followers sitting on TikTok. Go follow me on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Go do that. Because our live stream's in jeopardy, brother. You never know when they're going to come knocking. When I know who you know. I know who you know I'm talking about. So you better be ready for that day, and you won't be able to find me.
having direct talks like that.
I have talks with everybody, but it's very effective. I think
Do
you're
people
gonna have
debate
a
on
great
YouTube?
deal.
No, it's just like
You're
I
doing a
like
great job
YouTube
for
more.
the
It's
country and for
better,
the world. You know,
more
we've had
cooler.
no
You know what I'm
help.
saying? More better,
Zero.
more
from
gooder.
NATO.
Zero
We're
help.
there
God
for
damn
them.
it!
They're
Why
not
didn't
there
NATO
for us.
help us
We
with an
spent-
illegal
you saw the
fucking
chart
war?
that came out a couple of days
Heartbreaking.
ago with a big monster red ball. That was us. And all
NATO's
those
a
little
paper
satellite
tiger.
balls,
You know, I say
and
it's a
it
paper
represented
tiger.
The money spent. on
NATO's a paper
military in
tiger.
NATO.
Here it comes.
And it's ridiculous. And they should have been better. They should have said, we'll send somebody. It's a small operation compared to a big operation. But NATO was not there for us. And what it means, if they're not there for us here, they're not going to be there for us. So why are we spending hundreds of billions of dollars a year on NATO if they're not going to be with us? If they're not going to be with us on Iran, they're not going to be with us on a much bigger.
When he says this, we're not spending hundreds of billions of dollars a year on fucking NATO. We don't put money in a basket like a donation. That's our military expenditure in comparison to countries that are orders of magnitude smaller than us. But yeah, believe it or not, Donnie, NATO is not going to come to your defense when you're launching the offensive illegally. Fucking moron. King. You know what? That's what NATO's about. NATO is not the North Atlantic. What do they call it? North something Atlantic Treaty or something for it's not for defense. Who said that? It's for offense, you know. It's for getting into fights. Right? And they're not, NATO is not coming. And I don't know why. I don't know what I could have ever done in the last fucking year on God for them to be this mad, you know. I said some things, I threatened some things, but it's not that deep on God, you know. That's what Melania says, right?
subject than Iran.
Did you see that Britain suffered the biggest growth
Amen.
forecast downgrade in the G7?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
So their economy is impacted.
It's the UK. I would say this: they got to stop with the windmills, and they got to open up the North Sea.
The windmills, they get the birds, y'all. The birds, it gets the birds, y'all.
It's the biggest,
These
one
damn
of the
mills.
most incredible oil fields anywhere in the world. It's got hundreds of years left, and you know what they do? They closed it because they want so much that the oil companies are begging them to go there. They called me, please speak to them. They made it impossible because of the environmentalists, the horrible environmentalists that hurt that country so
These
badly.
damn environmentalists.
They're going with the windmills, destroying their fields all over
Damn
the
it.
place. They have that problem, and then they have the problem of immigration. What Europe has done with immigration, most of the countries, not all, what they've done with immigration is horrible.
Do we still have the same relationship with Italy right now and Giorgia Meloni?
Nope. It's over.
She's been negative. Anybody that turned us down for helping with this Iran situation,
How dare
we
they?
do not have the same relationship. Just so you
Amen.
know, Italy gets a lot of oil from.
You're not our friends
the
anymore, guys.
Strait. You can call it
Fuck.
the Strait of Hormuz or the Hormuz Strait. I said, which is better? They said either is okay.
Who said that? What are you talking about? Oh, I learned it. You can do this thing. You rearrange these words. You rearrange these words, right? And that's why you could either call it the United States or you can call it America. Like, what does that have to do with what we're talking about right now? I don't want to fucking lecture on the names of the Strait of Hormuz.
Okay, but you can call it either one. The only thing you can't call it is the Trump Strait. They don't like that idea. By the way, speaking of that, I did a thing that people.
Oh my God, he's not even going to address. Oh my God, he's not even going to address our relationship with Italy. Oh my God, he just moved away. What happened? What just happened? What just happened? Oh my God, what is he doing? What are you doing, bro? Lock in. Hold on. What is he doing? What?
Like very much, except for Mexico. I took the Gulf of Mexico. We now call it the Gulf of America. That's not bad.
And Google changed it. I know that.
And Google.
But look, did you see?
And by the way, Google was great on that.
Did you see Europe is now drafting a program?
We just moved. Why aren't you pressing him? Like, Queen, what are you doing, Maria? What the fuck?
And plan to open up the Hormuz Strait without the United States.
It's so sad.
Wow, how could
We're
they?
doing it now. By the way, it's opening. The ships are coming back and forth. Oh, without the United States.
The ships are coming
It
back
just
and forth,
shows
you guys.
How can you have a country? How can you have a group of countries?
This
with
is
that
not a
attitude?
country.
Look at
This is
Greenland.
crazy.
We should have Greenland to protect the world against Russia and China. The mention of it, all of a sudden they get.
Guys, we don't want to spend money on NATO. But bitch, do we want to spend money on military bases in Europe? Fuck yeah. NATO's a paper tiger for real, yo. We don't want to be spending cash out there to help these fucking liberals get their universal health care. Military base, count me in. What? What happened? Now we want to spend money on other countries' defense? Okay, interesting, America.
This country should not be paying trillions of dollars to NATO.
Mr. President, I got to ask you about AI. This is an important question.
We give NATO trillions of dollars a year? Is that what he's saying? What the fuck? Okay, interesting. So now we're going to ignore Italy. We're past that. Okay? NATO, AI question. Queen Maria Bartiromo. This is you're seeing her skill, her expertise in real time right here. This is incredible from her. Great job, Queen.
Question, I think, for our audience. And we saw reports that Treasury Secretary Bessent and Chairman Jay Powell called an emergency meeting with the major banks because they
How
said
could they?
that
They're
there
going to
was
bail
a
out
risk
the
over
banks,
the
everybody.
model.
They're going to bail out the
That
banks
bad
again.
actors
Could you
are
believe
actually going to
that?
be able to hack
They're going to bail out
into,
the banks.
these banks and faster than institutions can actually respond. Do you see this as a systemic threat?
Not systemic. We'll work it out. AI is very important. Billions and even trillions of dollars is being invested in our country because of it. It's got some bad aspects. It's got mostly good aspects medically and so many other ways. You'll be finding cures to diseases that you would have never found before. There are a lot of good things, but we have to be careful.
Incredible.
With it.
That's
Like everything else, we have
revolutionary,
to be
Donnie.
careful with it. But when you tell me Bessente's great, when you tell me about Jerome Too Late Powell, he's a disaster. Here's a man who took this little tiny...
Listen, well, I continue to laugh. It's because it's really difficult to take the president serious. But this is an attack on institutions, by the way, to threaten a criminal investigation against the chairman of the Federal Reserve in an attempt to manipulate monetary policy, which the executive should play no role in. That's insane. It goes down as one of the greatest, most serious in terms of magnitude attacks on democracy, attacks on America, attacks on our government. And that says something, considering how much he's done, how much irreparable harm this man has done to our institutions. Look at that fucking face.
Building and a couple of other little tiny complex, and he's spending more than $3 billion. I want to know who the contractor is, because that contractor...
You would have done way better. It's that Trump guy. It's that Trump contractor.
He's doing a bad job. He should be lowering interest rates.
But do you think that Kevin Warsh is going to get confirmed next week?
I think so. I hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
But I mean, Tom Tillis is still blocking it.
Yeah, but Tom Tillis is an American. He knows what to do. I think he's. Let's see what happens.
Will
He's an
you
American.
tell,
Amen.
or
He
at
knows
least
exactly what to
advise
do. King.
Judge Janine to end that criminal probe into Jay Powell, so that Tom Tillis...
Well, it's really more than that. It's more than a criminal probe. It's a criminal probe, I guess, but it's also a probe on incompetence. How do you take a little building?
It's more than a criminal probe. It's a criminal probe, I guess. It's actually an incompetence probe. No, it's a criminal probe, Donnie. That's what it is. Come back home, Donald. Go to Mar-a-Lago. Live your life out. Chill. Play golf. Talk to children. I'm joking, sorry.
I built a hotel for $201 million that's bigger than that building. Down the road. It's a little while ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago. I built the Trump Hotel, which I sold to Waldorf Astoria. It's a good deal. I built it.
Wow, okay, congrats.
Around $200 million
Very related.
in construction. They're going to spend maybe $4 billion. And you know what? I'm not sure the thing's ever going to open. You know, I do that stuff very well. I went past the site the other day. I was driving past. They said, take me past the Federal Reserve building. They took me past. There's very little work done inside. Kevin may never get to have the use of that building. And he told me something very interesting. He said, the saddest part of it is they ripped down the most beautiful building of them all. They ripped it down. He said they had boardrooms and various rooms in that building that were the most beautiful in Washington.
Wow.
And they ripped it down.
Better than the Oval Office. Wow,
What
amazing.
they've done to that. So it is.
I never paid any of those contractors for real.
But what it
Amen,
really
liberal.
is incompetent. And we have to show the incompetence of that. And he headed the job. He was, you know, this guy, Jerome.
But you want Jay Powell out of the way. Isn't it
I
the
do.
easiest
Jerome
way to get
Too
him
Late
out of the
Powell,
way?
get him out.
Does that mean we
Get him out,
stop a
liberal.
probe of a building that I would have done for $25 million that's going to cost maybe $4 billion?
Wow, yeah, fucking, I don't know. I recognize, Donald, that you were like a really cool gazillionaire in New York City during the fucking Stone Age, but believe it or not, you cannot build a big fucking federal building for $25 million. What the fuck? Where is that happening? Donnie?
Don't you think we have to find out what happened there? You know, we have other jobs like that, like the railroad in California, where
amen, that
it's,
railroad.
you know, 25 times more than it was originally going to cost. And I think they're going to end up abandoning it. Okay, that's Gavin Newsom, or as I call him, Gavin Newscomb, who's so bad.
As they, you call him that. What do you mean they? You call him Gavin Newscomb. What are you talking about?
But I think the Federal Reserve
King.
is just as bad. And so whether it's
Oh my
incompetence,
God, this is
corruption,
my
or both,
guy.
I think you have to find out.
Amen.
I really do.
And
I
Don,
think you have
listen,
to find-
you know, in the same way that he says, and I was an incredible contract. When he accuses them of corruption, he's like, I know exactly what corruption looks like.
So you're not going to drop the probe.
I'm not playing. I have to
Oh.
find out.
And he said he's not
Okay,
leaving.
he has
if,
to find out.
You know,
Well, then I'll have to fire him. okay? If he's not leaving on time, I've held back firing him. I've wanted to fire him, but I hate to be controversial, you know?
Oh, Lord knows Donald Trump doesn't like being in the public eye. He doesn't want to stir the pot. He's a very low-key, very timid, right, president. He's a very chill guy. Doesn't do too crazy, nothing too crazy. Just always relaxed. Just going to war. Fucking bombing people and shit. Pulling the National Guard to American cities. Fucking ICE everywhere. Fucking calling for the arrests and the death of members of the legislature, governors. Hell yeah. He's a chill guy. He likes to be chill. He likes to go for the... He likes to feel things out without... Sorry. My bad. Another jab. Another quick jab. Sorry, babe. My bad.
Be uncontroversial, but...
That's my fault,
And you think
dude.
Kevin Bush could get confirmed? Do you think Tom Tillis is going to give you
Well,
a
we're
vote
going to have to
for-
find out. He might not, but that's why Tom Tillis is no
He
longer
might
a
not. He
senator.
might not get confirmed, you know.
On the
You know,
AI
Tom
thing,
Tillis is no longer a senator, right? He
well,
quit.
he's on his way out.
Well, no, he quit, but he quit. And I think he doesn't want the legacy
Nonchalant
of
king, dude. On
stopping
God.
a great
God, he's
person
such a
who could
he's
be
such a
great. I
bright
think
mind,
Kevin
you know. He's
Bush
the
is gonna
brightest
be
mind,
great.
quite frankly.
He doesn't want the legacy of having an incompetent guy stay there for longer than is necessary. I know
Amen.
Tom Tillis, he's a good man. I
One of the
don't think
best
he's gonna
men.
hurt. I know he said what he said, and maybe it's true, in which case I'll have to live with it. But not as chairman. This guy is a bad chairman. Really
One of the
bad
worst.
Chairman. And I was surprised when Biden extended him, to be honest with you, but he did. Interest rates should be much lower than they are right now.
And you think they will go lower later this year?
When Kevin gets in, I do, yeah.
Just to close the loop on AI, Mr. President, in a worst-case scenario, could that be the kind of technology that undermines confidence in the banking system?
Yeah, probably, but it could also be the kind of technology that allows...
He doesn't know what he's talking about when he answers. Donald Trump is not equipped to discuss economics or possible downstream effects of AI development. What is an LLM, Donnie? What is this, Claude? Claude is a company, a bad company. They're so bad, you know. Claude is a supply chain threat, you know. I don't know what the fuck they do though. They do something. That's Pete's job, you know. It's not my job. That's Pete. Pete does it, you know. Did you see the stupid arch thing he wants to build now? It costs way too much money. And they said it's going to block another memorial. You know the fuck you're talking about? This is the contractor. You read a book called Art of the Deal, bitch. So how about we have some respect, slow your roll, check yourself before you wreck yourself. This is the president of the United States. He's in so many great things. God, he's so great.
Greatness in the banking system makes it better and safer and more
Way better
secure.
and way
So
safer,
should
more
government
secure.
have some safeguards? Should there be a kill switch for some of
there
these
should
AI
be.
agents?
There should be, but let me say, we're leading in AI. We're leading
What was that?
We're building plants that nobody ever imagined before, and it's going to be a tremendous, bigger than the internet. It's going to be tremendous.
It's
And
going to be
there are always
huge.
difficulties when you're at this stage.
It's going to
of
be
something, but,
humongous.
you know, when you mention banking, it could also make banking much bigger, much safer,
Much bigger.
much more efficient.
Wow.
Let me just ask you about the midterms. Do you expect the
Banks will
Republicans to
get
lose
bigger.
seats in the House, and what does that mean for your agenda?
Well, I just left with Mike Johnson and some great people, some great congressmen and women, and in the Oval Office. I think
Oh,
we're doing
really?
good. Now, with that being said, when somebody gets elected president, that party always loses the midterms.
That's
I don't
not
know why.
true.
I don't know why. Nobody can explain it. I asked people that are deep into the psychological world. I said, "Why is it
Deep
that
into
a
the
voter
psychological
votes for
world?
The opposite party."
You think you actually talked to any psychologists? I talked to Stephen Miller about the midterms. I talked to Melania. I talked to Barron. You know, Biden did really good in his midterm elections during his presidency. Lord knows we're getting Biden part 2, guys. Lock in. Biden part 2. If you're out there, if any of you patriots want a Biden part 2, follow me. On God. That's what I do, bitch. Amen.
Even when you have a good president, I think I had the greatest year, the greatest opening year. I've read the greatest. Look, I
He's
ended
read.
8 wars. A ninth
Wow.
is coming.
About to be ninth.
But
Oh,
I
yeah.
ended 8 wars. Nobody's ever ended one war. Who's ended one? Nobody.
Yeah.
I ended
World War II has been going on for, holy shit. It's going to be 100 years soon. Just give it a couple more decades. It's going to be 100 fucking years. World War II has been going on. Fuck me. We were at war with Iran for 47 years. No president has ever ended a war. We're still in Libya. We're still in Afghanistan. Hey, man. We're still in fucking Vietnam. This is still happening, by the way, you guys. We never left. Because we never ended those wars.
We have the biggest tax cuts ever. We have the biggest regulation cuts ever. The greatest.
These things are just not good. Just blanket regulation cuts. Wow. That's making me buzzy inside. I feel super buzzy right now, Donnie. Big regulation cuts. Oh, yeah. They could have shit in the water. There could be shit in the water. You know, it's so good. Now, Dasani could have shit in the water. And it's going to be so cheap. And it's going to be so good, you know. And now they can dump the sewage in the water. And they can cut the trees. And they can take shits in the national parks. And they can frack oil. Frack so hard they don't know when the heck they can't stop fracking.
Economy ever. Pretty much
best economy.
including The fact that I took a detour into Iran in
Bit
order
of-
to stop.
I love it.
something that would've just
Oh
could've
my
destroyed the
God, this
world,
is so bad.
But even when you have a great president, they tend to lose the midterms. It doesn't make sense to me. So we're going to.
I know, it doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Donald Trump has had the greatest year, greatest first year, greatest start to any presidency in American history, according to him. But we're still going to lose the midterm. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. How could this be possible if he's so great? It's almost as if, Donnie. It's almost as if. Not too great. Know what I mean?
I guess the president, the party with the president, has won twice. Why that happens, I don't know. We are really working hard to turn that around. We've had the greatest year in the history of the presidency, first year.
Greatest first year.
We should
Amen.
be giving credit. Look at the border. So we had a border that was.
He
an
is
open
scrambling to find something. Scrambling. Holy shit,
You
Donnie.
covered it better than
He's getting
anybody.
desperate.
So is that the message
I should
for
get-
voters going
I should
into
get
midterm
credit.
elections? The border.
Yeah,
Is
I
there
should
anything
get
else you wanna
credit.
leave them for?
Yeah,
Wait.
I think we should. Well, I think we
He
have
needs
to
all
bring
the
it
credit
back to
in the
talk.
fucking
We don't
world,
need help on the
dude.
border. But I built over 1,000 miles
Give
of
me
wall.
more credit. Keep going. More credit.
We have to talk about it.
That's not enough
Because
credit.
We should be given credit for having taken this disaster where people were criminals, were coming in from all over the world and pouring into our country. The worst thing, it's the worst thing that's ever happened. It was like an invasion. And we should be given, Maria, credit for it. So I'm going to be talking about it. But I'm also going to be talking about we gave the voters the biggest tax
Bro, the moderate cases of shit.
cut in history, the biggest regulation cuts in history.
Subtle jab in the
best
YouTube video.
economy
It's
in
going to be
history.
great.
And now
It's
what
gonna
we're
be
doing
so
is
great,
We took this path. We
Cannoli,
blocked
why are
out
you
Iran.
sneezing?
We stopped them
Relax.
from they're not going to have a nuclear weapon, regardless. By the way, I could leave tomorrow. They would never be able to have a nuclear weapon for years. they
never.
would, because their country
They would have never
is
had one.
devastated.
Ever in the
They
world.
don't have a navy. They don't have an Air
Wow.
Force. They don't
They have
an
nothing.
airplane.
They don't even
They're
have
all
people. They
gone.
don't have a single airplane.
And the press doesn't write about it. The New York Times.
Wow.
I think if you read the New York Times, this fake, horrible newspaper,
Fake
you would
news.
think they're doing well in the war. They have
Wow.
nothing left. They're going to make a deal. We'll see
Make
what
the biggest
happens.
deal.
We have to explain to the voters, so importantly, the great job that we've done. Because there's no reason why the Republicans should be losing.
Amen.
These
How
people
could they
wanna-
possibly
they'll
be
open up the
losing
borders
if
again.
we're doing so
They'll have
great?
transgender for everybody. They'll have men and women sports.
I don't know if I don't think he knows this, right? That this doesn't work anymore. This doesn't work anymore. And it didn't work to begin with. People voted out of desperation. They wanted something better. And Kamala Harris failed too. I think it was impossible for her to separate herself from Joe Biden. This transgender for everybody. LeBron James dunking on your 5-year-old white daughter at her local like school basketball tournament. It's not fucking happening. The American people want a better quality of life. So I hope I'm right when I assume that people are fed up with this bullshit.
They'll end no tax on tips. No
Oh,
tax
there you go. I
on
had to throw that.
welfare,
Oh, how can you forget
tax on
about
Social
that one?
Security for our seniors. They'll
Amen.
end it all. And if people hear that, I don't see how we lose the election.
Final question.
You love LeBron? I do love LeBron James.
Space,
Oh,
because Artemis 2.
final
what
question.
A success. Congratulations.
What a success.
Do
Huge
you
congrats.
expect the United States will beat China in
Beat?
this race to the moon? And what do you want to say about the astronauts who circled the moon in Artemis 2? Where's that going?
So, number one, they were great. I spoke to them as they were circling, right? Just after they came out of the dark.
Oh, yeah.
dark
We remember that video,
cavity.
don't we?
Great. They're great. I'm the one that started that.
That was a
program.
good one. Yeah.
NASA was closed. It's totally closed. There was grass growing on the runways. I went there. I was there in Florida. Looked at, got pictures of all of their facilities. They had grass growing.
What are you
on
doing,
the cracked
Kaya? Stop.
asphalt in Florida and elsewhere. And I said, you know what, this is terrible. Let's start it up. And we started it up, and it gave great pride. Everybody watched that the other night. It was really something. Everybody I know watched it.
Oh, what
So
is this guy
Andy
on
watched it
about,
too,
dude?
and it gives us pride, and something very
King.
good will come out of it. But you know,
Oh,
from
the
a
goodest
military
thing.
standpoint, is very helpful. And one of my greatest achievements, I think, will be the fact that I started Space Force, because we were losing to Russia and China,
Wow.
and now we're way ahead of them.
And we're going to beat
Amen,
China
brother.
to the moon.
Can't show the video. You got to go watch live on YouTube, King. Well, it's about to end anyways, but make sure you go subscribe to the YouTube. One day we will transition to YouTube, and we'll just go live on YouTube, and it'll be so lit and so fucking fun. It'll be so chill. But we're still on TikTok. Don't worry, Queen. We're still on TikTok, all right? Don't be scared. It's all right.
I think so. Look, we already did many years ago.
Oh, many
You know,
years.
Maybe they'll get lucky. They'll send a ship up or something. You know, they tried yesterday to.
He's already trying to prep for the loss. King, dude. This is my guy. I
send
love
a
this
ship, but
man.
It wasn't very successful, to put it mildly. I think so. I don't like to put myself in that position. If they beat us, I'll say, oh, I said on Maria's show. You know, I don't. But we're looking to have. We have a very good guy, Jared, who you know. He's doing a very good job.
Oh, what the
He's very
fuck?
good at NASA. Very proud of him. And I think we'll probably win, but I don't want to get into that, because if they win, I don't want you saying, oh, Trump was wrong. Trump was wrong. What a terrible thing.
For
The
real.
fact is, we're way ahead in space.
Like,
We're
what?
way ahead in the military. We have the greatest submarines in the world. We have the greatest military in the world. Nobody makes equipment like us, whether it's the Patriot or the Tomahawk. We have the best military equipment anywhere in the world.
So the bestest.
And we're going to keep.
We're talking about space exploration, spacecraft. Why the fuck did you mention the Tomahawk missile, Donald? What are we doing?
Keep it that way.
Mr. President, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
There it is. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Amen. Amen. That's my president. Listen. If you... Hold on. Hold on. Let's lock in. Let's find a good backdrop. Look at the con. Look at the con.
Accepted this thing.
Oh, he's milking it, ain't he? He's milking it.
Meet Sabrina Gonzalez.
No. Yes.
Walmart
I said if it's the case that you accept
Excuse
my
me?
definition of one part accepting.
He's milking this shit right now, yo. He's milking this, yo. I'm joking. I'm gonna go troll. I'm gonna go hop on his level, see how it goes. Hold on. We're gonna do some cool shit right now for the YouTube. I gotta get the end of the stream. Wait a minute. Oh. Separate that ting. Oh my OMG. OMG, yo. Yo, Mr. White, OMG. Hold on. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to continue seeing me on your YouTube feed, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to be trying my hardest to post every single day. This is just the beginning, and the sky is the fucking limit. So let's get to work. Amen. So that's good for the YouTube outro. Listen, liberals. It's been real. It's been radical. If you want to continue seeing me on your For You page, drop a follow. If you want to continue seeing me elsewhere, go subscribe on YouTube. Go follow on Instagram and Twitter. It's been real. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be uploading 2 videos, 3 videos maybe. So I'll catch you liberals later. Don't do anything stupid. Don't kill yourself. Don't break the law. Eat healthy. Sleep even better. Overachieve at school. Overachieve at work. And I'll see you liberals tomorrow. I'll post it on my story. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, America. YouTube chat. What's going on? These liberals think I'm not streaming. I'm streaming right now. I'm joking. Peace out on YouTube, everybody. Bye, guys.